FM Neo.
Brand new.
The car no abandon.
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 Brand new.
Brand the car no abandon.
Brand new. Bread ye wajina kunyao. Inshiraka neat etiefu nyina. Ozioma ADAKABRI oribo baby.
The car no abandon.
Yesi okwai tware suo ena suo tware okwai panyin ni hwan ya yebo okwai betu asuo ozioma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO wagina konya babiewu
Neat 100.9 FM so any na ene Friday August 7 2020 and the time just about gone 17 minutes past 1 na ene efie sana abusumi na yewomi ne da etoso nson afi MP no aduo no na abodonko apa ho meeting edu enson mema nti dwumadie na yede ebre wo yefri neat 100.9 FM na dwumadie mi amidi ho chia me yeframe ADAKABRI Mahmudu osioma na panyi kwadwo da me ado asijuo na de masi abontene magere osagyeman ana ebo mi chidom na no akire no nso ana akua wane abata frema abankro ana ono nso no yabeba panyini osemara michi mafa wono ana woye de benia wohwe ama bibia akoyie de akọ social media handles ahodo nyina ebetimi akoso ede ama yene saso na engineering group atuagbo worker kwatia kwa na najare na nabuaje ada sankroma ose sempro na facilities group so their big solo and dada Godfrey yadiatum friend Ubrana na DJ Bosco Mapuna Mills ositetai almost so atua ehwese bibia bekoyi na yemfa aseda so emfa African cream mackerel ne kurakura yan se so no aboye chidom ama bibia koyi oba pasadin oba papa mackerel ni nyina edi ho dwuma ansa ana honchon capsules na peso X and Y granules na peso so no was the king tablet and also Mr. Keo eboa ye nyina nsam so yebebro so no nie I say politics EC ends nationwide voters registration exercise. EC set 16-member committee to help mop up the register. So we ask, are the political parties satisfied with the process so far? And still on politics, road to election 2020. NDC Central Region demands immediate arrest and prosecution of persons behind the black shirt attacks in the Ejumako Enyan ACM constituency. Victims battling for their lives at a Ejumako district hospital. Does this attack put the country's peace under the threat going into the election? Wasi education, ongoing final Wasi exams, growing students' violence across the country, bloody clash between students and national security at Bright Senior High School Kukrantumi over what they describe as fake apo and street invigilation. So we ask, why these students unrest and videos of attacks on government? Odeba. And some adaba maso yadwendwene say ye ka manyo semu ayisi ene ose yankotwere yedin no ebra na so soso yamaye nafua mienu bi ni ebusa se amanyofo womu ehunu sede abatu edin twoi esiko ya na womu gitum saso ene ebusa amanyosem no a se NDC fo amu fimfim mantom womu se yankonkwa kyere nipa bi a ye wo fimfim mantom a yakoburu nipa bi wadwuma ko enyem asiam abatu mpeso ya so ama bi deda ayasabia ni ebusa se enu nti tan noma se watimi wakamini wantwi we mu nyina no ayese ma abato ye ko wura mu inu basa bi na etwiniti ana yakọ adesua mu nsoso a o se nei wasi examinations a mrantie ni maba wai ekwakoye ase die mpenche ni watimi wakame ene basa bi na aba ama sukufo ene national security fo dia boani ewa Bright Senior High School Kukurantumi se adenti na yede apo bi apie na se apo no ankoye apo papa na fesu so no rofuo ya yiri ya kete se yeme mo ki babiada do yebuso ade na asie ani school fo ntokwa basa Mpanyinfoɔ aba bɛtena ase yɛ Honorable Member of Parliament for Buem in the Oti region, Mr. Daniel Ashiama, Wababa bɛtena ase. Saa nso na Engineer Peter Antwibu Asiako, a member of the MPP National Communications Team. Ɔno nso bɛtena ase. Na me a medi dwumadie ho kyea me as usual ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma. Wobɛtumi a WhatsApp yɛn on 050-600-0909 050-600-0909 na ɛdeɛ na bɛma mabɔ nnwom aka sɛ nanahema to nnwom na nanahema memfa ensa kakra nanahema to nnwom na memfa ensa kakra nanahema to nnwom na memfa ensa kakra nanahema what one say President of the Republic ana enei ni local government minister and Odiaba was in nomination of Metropolitan Municipal District chief executives. Now was it His Excellency the President, in accordance with Article 2431 of the 1992 Constitution and Section 21 of the Local Government Act, Act 936, has nominated the following persons as Metropolitan Municipal District chief executives. Abdul Munin Isa was the second Takradi Metropolitan Assembly. Berema Wasapon Asiedu Labi, Kwiapim North Municipal Assembly, and Diama me babe Sase Seno, Clement Opoku Jamfi, Amansia South District Assembly. Na what one anka binshemu. Na wafa sisu odwa ahunye say na school fees time aso na say nei Ghana pampanyine de ne kwakoye DC a anya nwom na abeto no wasa binia mebua te kwasoro the school fees ha me or the school fees ha me e de ne Ghana pampanyine so nkoye DC the school fees no ti wusu say oba be buza bibio tampo ku CID coming tampo ku CID Mr.
Just relax. This way, you enjoy listening to Neat FM 100.9.
Mami Shena, Mifa, and Yomono, Entiaso, and Fama Kwampoku CID. Say, ya the district chief executive. Na yenhunu se de ti yefufuo ya de ekwa ade se chese ene Ghana mampanyini de na kwakọ ye di district chief executive ami bose no na we wuti wanom na panyini abekwa di na ase na panyini na na mo otu ya nyame ya na ye defo na se sa panyini ene wotimi kiro se wosu faase na hanam sha ase na sa panyini no etimi bua ene nkrofo ba sa beba so enu wutimi nya VIP bas ni bia aja wi ase ba bia wo bia woni adepa mechiamo aja mechia papa mura nyamenhira se ugusu tie Neat 100.9 FM na sedem di kan ye no ene ye fiada sana boshome na ye womi ne da etoso enso afimpinu aduonu na mam se abodonko apa omiti aduonu enwotwe na ene yese ye twotwo din ade na o se timi firi mu eba emu mpenchen ewo bromantam mu na ye bekọ eye bromantam mu na ye ne despite media ya namu sini so a wogina efan honom atimi ama ye nkyeremu ta die na asia ye se nkrofo bi firi la Côte d'Ivoire na wo mu ye se duosiansia ama ya ba betwiro ye dini kwadwo akwabena ama abna na yatimi ayisu eye registration card de amom na fe de yakwa akwkyere wo mu ene la Côte d'Ivoire ehyen a wo mu edi free edibai William Arthur ene ejina mu diamai William wa ha
azina mmedoso
na eye ene ebunumantam mpo mo ho etesen
adakabri meka se ye ho eye na oba banda dia na ye starting registration site PJ kakra ba ni ade ya nyame adom eno a ye de abewie ti meka se ye ho yara
na adie na pinche na kire ye matimi wakame ema yesi anwonafo ne yato ahye yeso na afesu ye difri nipa fri anwona ekrosu asante edi betwa mu ba abono afa kire yesi afa de nipa bi akwa register ama yakokire ye ne fri la Côte d'Ivoire de bae asemu mu mpaninsem sanegu wa maye ne
adakabe meta wasi na sanya wudi kaka ye registration exercise ye awonafo say ye prevent awonafo kan twetwe ne adeɛ bɛɛ mu na ɛnra na registration exercise nyinaa no ɛbɛwie na mmea me ba na ɛkɔ banda nkuro ɛde m'ani kɔhwɛ nea ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ nti na yɛwɔ Kabronu DA Primary School polling center na obi bɛtia yɛ ananso sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmɔmu sɛ kodivoafoɔ bi aba a ɔwɔ Kabronu kurom na ɔmɔde Kia Rhino bi ɛne baayɛ na ɔpa obitumi akɔkyerɛ bi Kia ne si yɛ so yɛ ba nan kɔ ɛkɔhwɛ bi Kia ne si na Kia no esi organizer bi a na ne kɔba koraa sɛ bi yɛto afiri mu a na organizer no gyina ho a wɔyɛ ho adwuma nti yɛtwitwa kaa ne mfonyini de padanse nti yɛdi akyire na agya registration exercise ɛkugu yɛ nti anɔpɛ yɛ hɔ na yɛnya akɔ sɛ ɛyɛ Kia na yɛka ho asɛm no Kia no de nipa de sinsia de nam dɔbɔ ɔbɛbi de blom ɛkɔ tampi na tampi ni yɛ kɔ divoire biayɛ a wɔde saa nipa de siesie de wɔ ɛkɔ tampi hɔ nti yɛtumi kɔ hɔ na yɛkɔɔyɛ no na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ immigration checkpoint a yɛwɔ dɔbɔ no akyerɛ saa nipa de siesie a amaamefoɔ ebi kita nkwalaa ne mmeranteɛ ɛkeka ka ho a yɛakyerɛ wɔn na yɛbɔ anan kɔbisa sɛ yɛnti na yɛakyerɛ wɔn na kyerɛ yɛakyerɛ wɔn nyinaa sɛ wɔn bɛyɛ the new voter registration card yi bi ɛwɔ banda Kabronu na wohwɛ card wɔn yi na adakabere sɛnea wɔn a wɔsi ka no mmarima no kora bi din de ɛyɛ Kwadwo Kwabena na mmaa no bi kora de Abena Kwabena Abena Kwadwo eti na din de hwehwɛ yɛ aso kakra na wohwɛ wɔn card na ebi kita Cote d'Ivoire card ɛna wɔn sɛ bɛyɛ Ghana card na ne ba nan no bi kasa yɛ ebi sa wɔn sɛ na wɔyɛ Ghanafoɔ anaa wɔyɛ hɔnfoɔ ma wɔn kyerɛ mi mu sɛ wɔn da wɔnyɛ Ghanafoɔ wɔyɛ Cote d'Ivoirefoɔ a wɔwɔ Tampi na Tampi ni yɛ kura a wofiri ɛyɛ Brohane na wowura mu ɛwɔ dɔɔbɔ hɔ na wɔde kɔ Tampi nti ɛbɛka sɛ ɛnɛ first community ɛwɔ Cote d'Ivoire sɛ wɔfa no saa stretch wei no so na nti obi a yɛfrɛ no yaw ebi a ɔmbɔ sɛ no ne yaw a nipa no ɛwɔ Kabronu ɛna ɔbaa Tampi hɔ ɛbɛhyia wɔn mu ka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ Cote d'Ivoire hɔ nom wɔn deɛ ɔmo nkyi deɛ bi wɔ Ghana nti sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo atumi abɔ wɔn nkyi bi na ɔmo atumi ne wɔn abusuafoɔ ne wɔn nafoɔ bi na wɔdi awɔ ha no ɛkɔ Cote d'Ivoire no bi no wɔn bɛ register wɔn din ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Ghana na wɔn nya Ghana voter registration card bi sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛtɔ da bi na sɛ ɔmo nso bɛba Ghana ɔmo atumi akyerɛ sɛ yɛn nso yɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛbɔ ɔmo wura Ghana anyɛ saa wɔn nkyifoɔ na wɔgye ɔmo ntumi nsra wɔn sɛnea na ɔmo ka kyerɛ mi ni ɛma wɔn nso baayɛ no wɔde wɔbɔ baayɛ nipa no yaw no ɛde wɔkɔ Kabronu kɔdi nam mmiɛnsa ɛkɔhyɛ dan mu ɛkyerɛkyerɛ wɔn sɛnea ne ɔmo kɔ ɛyɛ electoral commission hɔ na ɔmo register asɛm ɔmo nka house number a ɔmo bɔ ɛne adeɛ ne din a ɔmo fa mu ɔmo ne nyinaa no wɔkyerɛ wɔn sɛ ɔde ho fa saa process mu nyinaa nti yɛn ne wɔn nso wɔduru registration center ɔne na yɛakyerɛ me deɛ yɛakyerɛ me na me kɔ akɔka nti ne din ne bi yɛ Abena Kwabena Abena Kwadwo ama wei ɛne din deɛ sɛbi Ghana ha deɛ ɛnyɛ din a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtoɔ ɛna wɔde nya wɔ card eti na ɛrehwɛ mu aso kakra sɛ ɛyi so nti esi ne a na ɔte hɔ no nti yɛn kɔhyɛ so na obisa wɔn ebisa wɔn sɛ esi no kɔhyɛ bɛn so ɛdeɛ ɛkɔ na ɔno bisa ɛyɛ din de sɛn na yɛn ne ɛte yɛ house number yɛ sɛn nti deɛ ɛso ansa yɛde na ɔmo ade sɛ yɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ na yɛfiri Kabronu ɛna yɛaba ebi hyɛ ebusuafoɔ ne sɛ bɛyɛ card ɛna wɔn nso wɔn yɛ dɛ wɔn yɛ mu wɔn na amanfoɔ etumi guarantee ma wɔn a wɔn nsa ka wɔn card eti ɛnu a yɛ di car n'akyi no yɛkɔ police station da sɛ wɔn nso wɔn ani edi car n'akyi eti de besi yɛ ɔno bɛka kyerɛ yɛ a anɔpɛ yi kɔɔ no ɛba yɛ sɛ yɛakye saa nipa ebusuasia ɛwɔ kuro a yɛfrɛ hɔ dɔɔbɔ na dɔɔbɔ no ɛyɛ checkpoint immigration checkpoint ɛna ɛhɔ yɛkyi wɔn a ɛnɛ yi no ɛbaayɛ a yɛne wɔn di nkɔmɔ kakra no wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔde wɔn nyinaa ɛkɔ ɛyɛ sunyane atenaeɛ kɛseɛ nim ɛyɛ immigration atenaeɛ kɛseɛ nim ɛwɔ sunyane na wɔn akɔsukuni wɔn ayɛ interview wɔn na deɛ ɔsɔ wɔn so ka na wɔn so aka na before sɔm deɛ wɔn kɔ no deɛ wɔn atumi agye wɔn new voter registration card ne nyinaa firi wɔn nsa no abedi immigration service for no and sana wants to what they want kosunyane eji adakabra meno ka say de esi ade omu nyina mache e de omu gusa kia nimu no e de omu ko yesunyane regional office immigration adakabra
na yenim se nipa aduosensian woni nyina atwiro yedini ewo registration center baako ana
sesa mimi ye ne se won na atwo wodin ewo kabro mu bebi a enu a me amede mani ekonu ka na esi no kabro no krom wo no efi se nipa na obefa omo no free kabro no a wo se ye fre ne yawo edi on de ma me yawo me bisa se den so 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 bunim de omo ni ma eye yawo edi kabro no no mu nyina e register na asamsi de ba ko mu de se bisa ba ko so fi also fi brekum na se na ne ofi brekum ya kabro no de wo ye de register no so na be share mo busha fo bu kabro na me fa wo ye na commander of the say who dey sure say who inside that way you go to free no so woni so but na free so differ na mo nipa ne buy na some of the kind of men no ye dey omudi so adaka
na nipa no a wono defe wo mo kire wo mo no da nipa no ya chi no
sa nipa ne bi no dia ma ye yawo enti ya ni police for ha so mo ka say sisi ane de afei na omusu be ehwe mu no mo hu ya korona wo de won baga na ha no afei na omusu ebe hye ehwe mu ase ansana omo ensa akoso sa nipa na ode omo baga na ha no na no kra ne sei de bisa omo sei omo fa hin na bae na omo tire sei omo nim se Ghana border na ka sei ya tum entika no ewurawura mu ewo dege FF5 FF wuram people ni no mo di wuram nto mo di be na mienu ewo wuram no mo di wuram ma e piem ewo eye kabro no eti na wo hwe ma be na ina no mu ide agade pe de agade kwa na se bi o mu nyira ibi efi se o mu pae no di esa kwa kampi o mo ma so pa asana na o mu tira center no mo kombo eyi ebi ani pa mi nfani pa nan no mo ko na omu bia no ma ba ni de nipa mi nsa nipa nan no msuko eti saa no mudi omu a ende saa nipa du esi na no omu sima yo mkadi na ebi
ti William Arthur ansa na abekọ no dia wodi wa no to na numu a wose wo free break mu ya atoto na no na akanka saa na no wo ka no na muti na mu da ho
adaka bi kasa omu kan de enne kasa omu twi no na de wote twi ni kura no to nze ni twi ni kura nye wa fwante wa so kura wonti omu ka egetan kasa no eno no ya ya se French kasa bisa eno no omu ka ana omu fere se ubi so nso omu fi a omu de omu si ye free tampi na tampi ni Ghana kru eye kodi boku na we na bisa na de eja se aka se na no so kwa nka se ubi am ye Ghana de bi fi kro we eji on de ono free brekum na brekum da se free brekum fine kampa o se brekum na no free oni se ebia se brekum sina se brekum kraso anase be bitano kwa oni ma ni brekum a wo fio a ni saka the new voter registration card
na bia no nso a omo register ye no yate bibi every registration officer no ano ana
debi se sia de yente hwi emfi electoral commission o afei o hwe do bo hono anda wona emunu ewa kakakwan no so nyenta fei a one day work up a regional command na fe na yensu ye bo anan nyako isi ho nyako bi so so edi kwako ye bi atwetwe skaka na obi ba kwa na wo as returning officer no bi di we crab be say me Ghana ni register me bi we crab pa ko se be no bi so man na omo ye mo tara ka be no ti me no ka say me tike ma me ko e banda electoral commission office na ma ko frame ako wim at the project sanko FRIMPONG ye register omo eni sa din we no
ye ken so no political parties so tobe nyina de agents akwakotena honom na agency we go through processes ya wie officer wo be ma do nsa anu inki mu no odo nsa nu inki mu wie no olaminate wo card de mawa na afi agency ti wo na ya tworo wo details kakra bi ewo so ewo mu so notebook sa agent no so say after going through process, I don't say no ink, mommy laminate amount. That is the more or less the last process. No agent if one so almost who a DBA kwajo abna bia sa.
I can bring a me NBC regional communication officer on so bahai ma ono no ka say ono so fibanda the transaction so for what you say sa di ni ade ndan en no mu ye no party agents and we NBC for the that is the use in almost challenge you because some person of the basta basta e bia ba ni ma challenge ka di na was happening said that one and you know omo card ni na that is challenge you the card ni en fam how I challenge you the card the cow na about you na ye do card na ma that was on the matter challenge no mu san kra omo san kra fast e dey e the class card ni kro mo a and immigration for adi card ni na no
di say yet asemi ase ye di a enka nhyehyeye no ekowie say ye challenge wa ye card no e de to wonom na u go through adjudication nanka ebubo di a na won sa nka card no na emu abowa na ye card na ma ba we die MPP agents say omo challenge aduosia nsia ni nyina nanso so womu nim kwan ya ye fa so a ye de card ne ma womo
yes NDC agents and me can say sir agents ni there omo challenge ye aduosia nsia ni nyina na emum ye say kwan omo san fa so card ne there womu nim
enti we ne say e wo say adanse wo ho no mpefe say NDC for challenge say nipa aduosia no a challenge forms ni nyina no e wo say readily available me ye hunu na fe ye busa de ye when ensa e kan card no
e kan won card titi adakabri
na ufri bana hinkro so bia no so a eye dobo ho ai kokoche wo mo no e ho constituency no eye bana
banda constituency ni na ka banda district no o se banda no ni German North ene eye Cote d'Ivoire no won wo hye kakra enti no fa no e ho na obepie ni wo sampa na wura mu sampa na otime wura ma ko sibontuku na chese o ko no
iti ye ken no na just official border post no there e wo sampa eye German North so hunu jape krom drobo sampa na utimi fa sampa so bebe si bedu so hunu na fe utimi sa wura bedu asa de ko bana hinkro enti no sa ehye na da ho no no ana omatimi awura mu ankwa fa sampa official post no but awura mu atimi abepie bana
yes sana semetia adakabri
ye beta chire se ubetimi abo anan akọ Electoral Commission district office bana na emu nsemo bi ebepue bia no owura William Arthur na watimi ama despite media group no yensaka ama edom no a omo so wankra ye patie no omo so atimi atie bi yado asepa Willie
adakabri smedase
right William Arthur despite media reporter wo Bono region na ye ena nsem a ekukuro ewo bana ntokwa afedi de supposedly ya chiri nipa duosia wani akwa through registration process amia issue omo with voters ID card na fe na immigration for so abemu a omo so yate nka etachi wo te sen honorable member ma yenye quick comment from you asemwe etwetwe so ana eto asom
minya kakra medical edi enchia kese ama yetiefo ni nyina na mada NIT FM ni menu apenyi adakabri se ndewa invite me aba wedwuma mu ama mabehwe ha ni
amesa fa udini ntudwa ye no bia hu se honorable member of parliament for Buem in the Oti region Mr. Daniel Asiama and a worker saying on the ticket of NDC ne ehuma sembisa hu se wo Ghana ha yeti se obi ye Ghana ni se obi be chro ni din ekwan ana emrakwan no da ho wo constitution mu senia any EC na namoto asiso tu se obi be chro ni din etumi etu aba no ye wo saa anamoto mitie mini asese I don't know whether it's your reporter or that's a reporter.
I'm a reporter. Okay, say ase ade a yedi hwehwe amuji omukad ni say omutwi mu enti. Mina, does this also form part of eyemra o Ghana say obetro udin ekita Ghana card na voter ID card no ese say utwi mu enti.
Just a quick point. Mimi Busan say,
Yeah.
Bakubi can say ofri brekum.
Yes.
Now, or say on this brekum in the kasa. And Mimi Busan question we use the word
Yes.
akan kasa no na emu ete.
Yeah.
And no respond say. Saa nipa ni nyinaa no wɔn enye
Omu chi no emunte.
emunte and it was
Yes.
in direct response to question Mimi Busa.
Okay, me da ase. Ena sa ukọ banda area ho, eni asedu nketia mu area ho no. Ye wo kasa ahodo bi a enya kan kasa.
Enokre.
Ye wo sa kasa enya kan kasa. Inti eba musen a obi efa Ghana mra kwan so. Eji ni voter ID card. Okọ ni fie nu afa yesa akodi afre ni nsem. Inti asem we uti a na enye de.
And immigration for na age. Enye electoral commission for na age.
Eno na America. Se Ghana mra be na ma immigration for kwan se. Obi be ya ni registration we okọ baby a. Ubeji ni card. One na mu kwan. I'm a member of parliament. Isi for na mo to asese omuntu. Na mu fa card man from be to aba no. The immigration is not part of it. Until they are acting ultra virus. Omu ye juma etra etumia Ghana edition munsa. Se wu mutumi ya close border. Yes, yenim say ya close border. But so be what genuine reason obetumi akofa say we nti say mu wo tumi abe manu kwan no. Mbetumi amanu kwan. Na Ghana mfo nti abrochire. Se nya say ya close border kro bi no betumi afa aeroplane. Abetro din wo mukrum. Na sani panu kranu ye ti ha sese a mikrom kasa no ye ma binu kranu omuntumi nkan ye krom kasa o ba omu firi ho
Gina so kakra bi man na ye ne NDC Bono Regional Communications Officer Owura Chasakowa ye musa no say enei say ye sese ni 66 ye de wo mo aba eye Bono Regional Capital Sunyaye na say ni 66 no so no NDC agents, we are told by our reporter, say almost challenges say nipa 66 no. Edian and NDC as a party, Kadia Fahon, our Bono region. Mr. Ko, where am I?
Minya penny ADAKABRI, lawyer Major Super.
Why, yeah. Now, when you're in TAB, say a nipa 66 be, you say one aqua register, our Constituency. Na ye issue one duly with a card, no. Afe immigration for accost womo at the border post ama ya transport womo aba eye sunyaye na reporter maintains say NDC agents say when a challenge nipa 66 no nanka as per the rules e was nka electoral commission retaining such cars until after adjudication see the bema womo ana or ye be forfeit na we there notwithstanding the challenge we are told, no, omuda hu ekuta cars no until some immigration for akwaje. Sasa mean NDC region Bono mufa the same.
ADAKABRI medal as in a match with chief na mean sign wishes Silas Abrantia or named in Trimuma or Shirin in Kwanyamia Duma and Nena Ombeyino. Now my pen crabbe or China. Ufini baby. If you are going to be as a quench, you know. Mamma Busani in a shedding yako. ADAKABRI, Ovibe can say, and young one wakakra. None of me who agree me. Said the particular polling station and a registration center and go for big trade, you know. ADAKABRI, a bear one say your horn none of pay. Na registration officer no aro na or shares our polling station also. Omaton sa edi afre abrantie ye feni secretary ona na ye registration agent ema NDC se forms na wo de man nro amani challenging crofo no na ye wrong forms ADAKABRI enyo nwa
Yegututie
enti abrantie no ba bra me ne honorable Ahmed Ibrahim na ate o se isifo afre no kan se mi kire no na obehia empanimfo clarification and some ordinance akwahye krata bia ase honom no mo beka chen say yenyi election directorate for bi no mo nenen ko office no mo ko duru ho a mo de achewpa to yanim say forms na mo fill ma na fill no wrong forms na say eno mo fill forms anka say challenge forms enunti no omo pacho yemfa nche na ye a slip on the part of the registration officer. Yɛde Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sika akɔ akɔtua ne ka. Na yɛtraining no a wogyina hɔnom ma Electoral Commission sɛ wɔrehwɛ sɛ due process bɛyɛ adwuma no. Ne mmɔden mma a ɔbɔɔyɛ no. But ADAKABRI, you decide this enya dia ebefa ekwamboni bia so aye bibi. Was our registration officer ya we in question. Edru baby na security ni ho. Ya branch ne challenge will be 3 days ago. Abra woguso a award challenge for my challenge ni pano. Na papa ya pass on a document. Ama ma yeden a laminate ni pan card na e de court. Abra wa man kwan amanan capture nipa kroni data. Enti ye fili irregularity form eti asa registration officer. Enti surprisingly, encrophobia emaye anti say encrophobia free Ivory Coast. Monye Ghana for use unapproved offense and route at the ura yen electoral area ba kwa ye friend no Dumole Koyen double electoral area. Yema migration for aso eti. ADAKABRI ye mo maso ti ye no. I say mrana na enye adwuma se sen yema soja for obi aso because ya kase physically. Yembese beba ye record mu se NDC ye de ensa bo obi because oba betri ni din say we Ghana ni. Se wonye Ghana ni ni ehu se mretia no a ye betumi aye nyina ne se ebegyina CI 126 no so ne afa challenge form ne de challenge nipa no but ndra sankrofo ya bedu banda kabru no baby a problem ti ADAKABRI ebi mu ko video no me make sure say me putting it together na NIT FM mama monsa can by the close of the day Ivory Coast number you didn't see a close to your borders. In this cross so now they are by Kruma so go through the COVID-19 protocols and San Waba. ADAKABRI mpacho utimi.
Yetio papa Mr. Kua.
So go through the COVID-19 protocols and San Wetimi Ura Kruma. Ure hanomwa we here 14 days mandatory quarantine as a quarantine. In this encrofoya omubedu dobo honum. Escape migration ma kromo for double for na mu escort to omo back say omo nko Ivory Coast omo ka omo use ekuta Ivory Coast registration number mi wi among high me na me mo send me higher me send a copy ni picture of the car nyina dia mam enti no say kromo for no omo migration for no sign omo a na the sa for na timi penetrate ebedru banda kabrundo registration center. Na chromophones being so bomb modern so on the Pamomo. Na ADAKABRI unya state security. Momo beto say car na cross border in ye. Your migration officer or banda. Mia mo me telephone no 020 ya my first ya friend say chief. Nia ma hunye. O say me nya armed. Me say very well. My fair report ya my police. Me no okay say you. Entino Kona mpachika na ekwa Ivory Coast number aso ni pa de aba hanum no almost ye 2 na mon ADAKABRI ye 2 na mon ni se ye ti ahomachin se ka no atimi afi banda aside mani ko Ivory Coast a nyankopon ya adoma ma mranti o ye immigration officials wo ye banda do bo no o mdi kan pam o no akire nkofo ya sabe mi ka se ye de o mo ba ye friend say Sunyame. Into Rebecca say there were about 9 military cars and a banda for this registration. Banda also the smallest when it comes to population. Yemi asa access or Bono region. But the also near number Susha or Bono region. Military cars in 8, about 9-8, you know. On money migration together about 30 migration officials are. Votarians ne adafo omutin so na no banda krampo no. Omo bediki munaji so mbisa oze ufrihin ana ufrihin. Some migration officials na intimia interrogate. Ya bene say some kofo yo mufi Ivory Coast obi di ba kudin di ko se kofi kwajo. Omo ID card na obi di abna kwasi. Kanokro. Enya no me hia me. Oma be kire di we nyina wie migration officials ɛwɔ banda ɛbɛyɛ operations against river community no ɛntumi take care of nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo deɛ genuinely ɔmo firi Ivory Coast ayɛ den aba banda bɛntwerɛ ɔmo din nti sɛ aberanteɛ nti wɔ a wɔn deɛ wɔso wɔ challenge nkurɔfoɔ no sɛ 419 challenge na ɔmama ne yɛ.
Oye, Jinasi kakra bi ma misakowia na yenko na yene wo counterpart in the Bono Regional Communications Directorate of the MPP. Ora set esaribedi akon enkoi na ono so no yentie nanum asem sa asemi san na MPP eso efa no in the studios so de honorable member for Buem Asia honorable Mr. Siama or ha say sa so na MPP Communications Directorate National Communications Team one so engineer Peter Ntwibu Asia akon enso so ewa ha ora set esaribedi akon yama wa ha
mezozomo inyabani
Kwamfuadu na humpo etesan awie yi.
Ani adom ne mpa be ho ya ba na mo so ye.
Waye boni bia eni yakwan mu except say news coming through on UTV news a while ago. Or say 66 confirmed Ivorians have been arrested for illegally acquiring voters ID cards. Some of their names used included Abena Kwabena Kwame, Kofi Yaw. They I love Ghana. I love Ghana. What's it? Ebitini de Abena Kwajo, Kwabena Kwame, Kofi Yaw. As we MPP, Bono Regional Communications Directorate, more than saying.
Of Adakabri, my mention with Tiafunya, baby, I'm of the Cassie, could be a more basis of words, my somewhat. Moyo at the bois or my concon Ghana. Ghana one penny in the deal with the National Communication Director, Silva Yalbabina somewhere. Tell me, could take the point to come. One buffer bring it, but it's 10 year old mountain. Silva, and I got and semi all coming. I also be a crack, so not necessarily our na the team who said, among your four, movie, and I am now or Moyama, Ipabinomo, any away. Banda, action of one such and I was said in 3 wooden dog. A day, the home quality beer, it should be. There were 275 constituencies that were your main one. And not that, the original trauma. Buffer Bronyan, any constituency executive or Bamba, as a parliamentary candidate, you will do that for a born to one. Young Cochrane, the call Bamba, and include the secretary registration centers are never the call Banda was and so the Cocosra registration centers are never come out with this year, you know. The band said. Oh, you know, for that, what show the end? I think so. The name general, and me, can't hear cafe yet, and yet. Putting the word didn't hear papa. Now, no wonder. NBC 4 bar mountain so the cat there, Ghana Funina, far, that can bring a cat of the so. Let's say Ghana 4 beat. I worry about Suneja. Specifically, we know Casabana, Kajama. I was a minor region. In here with that, in Southern Kunsuana. 82 more. Say Ghana for you, if you want Emma, at home, come out, more trouble to. Sitting at the enemy near with that, so Casako, one of the Kia Reno, Kusia, one of the Sao Kiadum, Echifa, so that was so. Saranso na ADAKABRI. Cote d'Ivoire, Famu also, your war, Ghana phobia, Bobusia, Ghana phobia also at home. Ah, Omonia, Ponya, so Babichu, Dean right. Now, with them, I was asking me, yes, can't see a moon affair. Bandai in Krumra, Cote d'Ivoire for years, a buy, you know. I think I'm Cote d'Ivoire for ADAKABRI factor. You see, one was up Biana, almost so carry a sooner ban. One was Singapore, El Bandan Group, and Kabru, and so by a barbecue. Now, who send me? One moment you will be an immigration officer, see, I will hope you, and I'm preparing to buy it. One job or much will be a real. I think that Makotun start from my friends and drop for. Fair, depending your war. If you know what they buy, you know, who's to say or moon kind of. And then you just ask them nothing. And then you just ask them nothing. Hey, sir. And an will be there already a long one. Let me hear do what in here. Don't see the children get here. I'll not cry in cheap everyone. I don't know what you want in here. And let the air. Yes, I got over the address. Yes, I'm dread here, far bamla. And now, some Kofuya Babo, we are a bit free, Bandai crown, cockatoo, Dino. And now, dear set. Immigration officers see actually movie. Yes, so yes, excellent. I didn't think that Cameroon. One of would be the whole immigration officer. What to start from Monday? 12 bottle my name is Basse. Twice in Minna Casa, see a this for you, but that's it. Sammy, man, young fun yaman of them. Yam, Nini, a care. Media. Me feel some man said the CSS will be near gun and near my man of quine. I'm an intriguing. When you are going to training so cry. Yan sunny and challenging. Say, your challenge will be not a brand song, committing a traffic. Me would say, only corner. On some papacia than a card of manual. You need few. Now so cheap or yan sun for mano. Now, the area woman say, I'm a Ibrahim Crow, Bandahim Crow, Nura. That was your way by a big cockatoo, you away there. But oh, young challenge you, yeah. And I do not young challenge you. Young Sans one, too, yeah. Now, Cabron, ADAKABRI over the political attack in Mua. One more number to one call the man peeping. And then, Ahmed Ibrahim. Questions and job will be as the immigration officers in the answer and every year. Almost fast answer in Brown. So I can remember. One sent job for the bill here a football. It's answer me no what I say. On a woman, the Ibrahim or Emma Chibet, you all at all. We sent job for the beer. On a more Johnny beer. I do our papa travel and our chin. I warrior a Juma at the Buano. We feel, sir. Central one and Yanasa, integrity, everything. I think it will be now one up and tell the about the tone from him. Now, my son, no clear woman Casano, and me, man. And me, I am for sale. And you would be a water there be was asking me more. ADAKABRI, young Cosso, men should not be on a cranum, a severe. The only corner when you're gone and Nima. Yanchina, may you be so every about one woman. A son's about one woman we are here. If you have seen Tim, and I think my hand from here, I am calling you know. Let's do the two air banner. ADAKABRI, you say, you should be there. And we will just get to say, Yenya or how be a Electoral Commission, and the and not lesser and back. It didn't travel the fine.
Why, yeah,
I didn't say, if I'm young yesterday. Now, see, I ain't paid yet. And yet, the it didn't travel Coswa, Masabasa, Yaba, now so Fakasiana, and a year, come.
You,
it's the sea, and now me feel there, selective justice. Aye, Juma, oh, baby, Bandai Kura, Ahmed Ibrahim free. What dear? Immigration officer now use up for the buyer until on Cabrunu. Have was a dear, not a more dear. Or say, on Tiasia, it was the wrong, Pamela Panso. I think some rabbi, you know, the Tiasia, near Pensusa,
ɛnyɛ adwuma na pɛrepɛre yɛ ɛmmra ɔman no
Yo.
nti anyhow bia
Nasa bedi akunti gyina so kakra bi man Chasa Korea of the NDC say and our counterpart said Isaribedi Akun of the MPP worker emwaye bi ewo ho
Adakabri woni bibi baabi immigration for no eche nkrofo no ma me more specific town yi omochi omo Banda Kurubi efe no dobo about 1.5 hours drive from Banda in Krona Obubodi no I'm saying to any information now, my memoir. If say, "Oh, yeah, me constituency." There's a one for Ubiamba ADAKABRI no. MA registration now. Office a woman registration you know. No other spokesperson for the Ivorian. Officially, me admit you on any platform. Say my phone be free on any other. Nipa bi a me Ghana ni physically. Others are deny and say money in Sanso na ma pledge say physically mean deny obia minim say mra ho a di trading say money me trading or registration center say nipa na nim say o qualify ya mra no ene ntete de ama mrantie no on be challenge enti omo na rather Banda bonga so omo history say mabo mrantie pass o montra the police station a video ya available what you try omo se kan. Now then Ahmed Bey is so powerful, say it's only control state security, or control the military, or control this police command. I say quite the opponent from Central for I say up Maka home. I said Obeto Obia, that's why media for now at home. It's in the media, Mama Yanya baby I didn't some no one near migration for and action call for our borders. Koye omo fast ura Ghana no unapproved. Media for no I think so money security for any no they under another part of any MPP government. Officially, Omonchi will be a report to say Nipa Sumesi Ahmed na afa na track mu a woye foreigner. But wait there, Omochi omo Banda dobo. Omochi omo no enye kabro no omochi omo. Omukra Ivory Coast car, Omudia Ghana, unapproved group. Emrano Omukodia, MPP Communication Director. You don't speak for these people. NT said, Maminka Nansemo video dia about second week of the registration. No, Omode Maya Nubibe Dina said, Sam Maya Numunamedi Ibrahim Akofo Mofi French, and Odi Omaba. ADAKABRI omo ati eche no muko hu say emaya ni free interior minister Constituency omo yedagate for ADAKABRI mi ka say oman prostitute nkola no di ejire kodu sunya no omo ntimi fa nkora na mfa mremo nkora na free policy for nsem enti yen say no say yen control the Commissioner General of the Ghana Immigration Service, yen control the military, yen control the police, but yen worry ni say be yen pai krofo Crowfire ya panunya obia de utu America man crowfo di wachi say. Enti mra na ye na djuma. Enti in the records of 38-day registration no. So ya chiro obia emra kire say we foreigner e na yen ne de na ba. Yen kan wasem. Na we dey kwesi kwabona fi Ivory Coast abetiri ni bi. Migration officials so ma break COVID-19 protocol. And funny for us, omo me take over the issue no. Omo fi German no. And a baby operation, no, that is Sampa border no so. And to Kamaka say, Omo and Komuya Juma and Kabasu and run now more 30 years bedroom no. And then communication boss no bandana Jimmy Yakuko and no impound car now. Omo de ba any panel. And I say, Mutom go COVID-19 processes in more. And because Omo COVID-19 in Bingua, Gomun to me and find sign when they were putting Ghana queue, were registered. So there is a make us a mamma party bidding. Because me say, ye be a chida and ye be no more nipa or didn't nipa me a day, a buy. And you want to send me a say, only for one sir, one or dear, coming to me news of movie. It's me come out here, as someone say, immigration officials, you know. So I'm only up to expectation and can go from saying protection and sign travel about 1 hour, 30 minutes and come escape your borders. And I actually more Ghana borders so. What do you say?
Yo.
That is the argument I am making right now. Say, Omo Quine, Emma Adakabri would hear me. And Conforno, Oma take party, Oma see the ID cards, Oma do go back to immigration head office in Yami. And you don't bring the media now to break his story more. Now, me tag you more and me critique a time and for more. So, what in a major nothing. Now, you Tibiano, you see, no crow where to say you saying, we yet the time we can share that crew baby. And to no more time, no running than say, casting insinuations and as some NTS now cover the county. So, what you say, electoral commission, no. Now, only a man can you sanka physically at ADAKABRI. Your numbers I want can run keep it media for Jekano at the police station. Because you who says a military forward car 9, Banda. Now police for car there's a 4, FPU think I will scan quiet 3. There's a local migration for car back home. No, I'm say Kia. You know, I'm to me escort Emfa police headquarters. Nyame ameda see. Immigration form or sampa any double but that also say or man lead it to up to expectation. That is all we are saying. And John Betusinya, on make people don't buy. On make any power or the macho men, Eco Chow Mushia Momo register Cabruno. And you will be any better trading, say. ADAKABRI the whole of Bandahin crew and any form register and then 22.
Ejima yentie.
And this police station register close to 100, no. Omo now akobas any bomb register no say Ivorians are Chabi. ADAKABRI mean fakasa obi can end discriminate. You say no na make now so ye Ghana ni ano ye Ghana. Because Ghana nye twi nko na say Ghana nko na ye.
Ejima yentie final comments am
say ko we be. When ye obi a ye bisa ne say ntwencho for man no ye na ADAKABRI mi di si ha. Obi a ntwencho for aso video camera no so. What me to say? Me fi this capital of Tempe no ye. This capital war Ivory Coast, the northern side of Bandano. We admit it in camera. TV3 for breaking the same news. We admit it in camera. Other TV stations are taking. And the other night, I listen now. When you video evidence, Ivory Coast, me catch and say, me free any other family, so me make sure be in Wahano.
Okay, nti nana sarebedi akwada Roma na finally ye nyina na ye watwendiem se enipa duosiansia no ombeba beduru sunyaye nti die na woka ede ahye yenkunan abra ye watwede ye mu yi
ADAKABRI I think that the okay you correct ba akope nti at the end of the day ye amanoku ye share obi a why bone. The thing is that the Ghana Mamma, the better Ghana Mamma, so echo the more. Yeah, you know, I can hear. Yeah, but really, you have some more come up. You look at crowd there. And then you come back, you don't know, therefore, COVID-19. I say, when I'm here, and I saw the people here. I'm a general secretary of the opposition party. Many of us of and so say, you must have for no fine. You are going to get on there. Almost a Ghana for them, you should not cheat no from here. Not yet to grab the Jama. I want a violent video. And also, we are not be our one. I tell you, and they said, no more and number of myself. ADAKABRI mo pray na mo the view of justice blind slowly. Yes, the woman in blind slowly. Now the man ni the man you should not be fast. Now you na rob that you no creno. The committee break. Now you the better also. And the really now the other you. Really now the prayer not yet. Yeah, let them Brahma attack players now. And now the rest back up to the media. Now the end of the and then also and then so the other so a do of what are the can be said the man to call you. And then you remove that. That's the Obasa Papa, so much for. Oh, cream. Now, that's it. Sad, when you had a head, man, that's what much you could go on the head, man, a branch of some best on barbecue thing, and all barbecue. Which is a Bolivia this afternoon. You think happening?
The crack no. Na
Adakabri. Me nkasa mafori na bia waba be twiri di bin wo Ghana ha no moda. Na asem ya putubru mi anu ma jump o be defend nipa migration ni ache na o yihwemu. Masem nyina se voters are prevent o mo register o me Ghana fo a wa mo na o preach equity no wakofa ni pele bia fa control say ayache no a wono mo agia tum se mi free French we kro we so no anu ti na ja money abroad pay equalization here na we don't get it. Enti mo omo temperature and go from na media no some play referee role no every say do that push yan kwatare dan a wa me ye be kan se mi already so a ye agent person go compromising in our head. Only processes no and go through. Na me obato machino me want to ma bepa. Simple as that.
Okay.
Prosi achu kromfo a wo party panyini de wo na agwo kasa ma ne sei.
Prosi ai da chire kromfo a
the prosi achu kromfo a nya party ni na agwo kasa ma no. O rie Ghana na prosi achu.
Yem fancy a.
Prosi nchi obi asa NDC ni de obi aba. We dey prosi achu no. Prosi nchi na what you na ebia.
What's in no?
Why you to more video Musa French na wa be twiri ni bi. Enti e na wo na be the spokesperson MPP communication director. Enti empire okromfo adenti na wudwane.
Okay.
Me ka say mu no o ti say me bo MPP chairman din. What na jump ya over be equalization ti na me ka say say o mo kro no aye pai kro no a wunwane.
Oh yeah. Oracha Sakowia, you better was
it is also one Tiafia.
ADAKABRI from name na bi entu de me da wase no wakunya.
Ora Sarabedi akoso de wase. Right. Enti cha Sakowia NDC Bono Regional Communications Officer and Ora Seti Sarabedi akum eso MPP Bono Regional Communications Director and say yatenase. Engineer Antwibu Asiakon Peter ewa ha sei and honorable Asiama ono so ewa ha sei. Honorable mami kan comment kakra we say na hwe say Uncle Peter yamo atenase.
Yo, ADAKABRI, Major, so
good.
So, now, what pumping then?
Nyamina dom yehuye.
Yango point ya there was a good.
All right. Yeah, the Nyamina say. I say, well, for good afternoon. I'm patiently waiting to hear what the MP in your studio will say. Considering his earlier comments, it was clear that the immigration officers do not have the right to seize the legally acquired ID cards of these people. Everybody will know the kind of party we are dealing with. Honorable.
Now, Nanti Amika Sassam say, who share ye a dintrone about asema in the Constitution. Immigration and for Nanti Amika Sassam say, Eba Musen, and that says, some more can say, a challenge from Kra, Nipanuma using Omusenye. Inti easy. A one mama no and say, and sana osa from easy. Any abino, and the same first born and fan bomb. As enka ensese jumanu enkosa obibe fruka 100 plus kilometer and 1 hour plus and sana obekwa akwo immigration officer send na EC4 omo wo bebe omu trodi send na omo officers omo ma challenge form omo na challenge form enye ndipa oho na akọ printive challenge form no every baby di buy eba mu send na ndeye ti se challenge form no enye bisa nipa o si o person tie ne mpesa me kan se bisa hu se na mo a EC2 ama ya bedroom pempenso a ya dru sese ano EC no wa bombody ana wa bombody sanipa no na sempa
Engineer Peter Buasiakon dear CNA say particular constituency out of the 275 constituencies a Bana constituency in fact Bana constituency had evolved from first na yewo Wenchi West ɛna free Wenchi West no yɛbɛbɛnya time ɛna out of time yɛabɛnya ɛyɛ Banda. So now yɛwɔ ɛyɛ Banda constituency, time constituency, and then present day Wenchi constituency. Inti no Banda hinkuni frɛkyiri ɛdeɛ na asie given say in 2016 John Dramani Mahama LED Nana Adankwa by 88 votes. And the current member of parliament, Ahmed Ibrahim, LED, the current candidate of the MPP, Jody, about 507 votes. And no, and a year contention, no, and now say, would you want to see another factor?
ADAKABRI me that's bebre na me fa konya yi so na me chia watiefo na awie neat dia am se dura awie dia Ghana ha ne Accra de ha no bia etie ya tiefo mu tie no ya chia wo mo na nia ekoso ewo dintwa ya twere mu nyi Banda ya agene din ewo mu dodo.
Don't forget say in 2008 Banda at the time na your time and I mean called third round as I say January 2, 2009.
Yes. You see, so far, about what Yatron war, Yatro Ghana ha Yatro din Yatro since 1992. Dintro where Yatron Afi has been one of the most peaceful and beautiful voters registration ever. This is one of the best.
So it did not do why didn't you say they won't French?
No, that's a fact. In fact, apart from time, Banda some yekin. So what the to from north to south, east and west, sir, it didn't try actually no a few women. And you're one of the best. In fact, I understand I ever tried that way. Yet in your and this work, almost catch a Ghana for say. The Electoral Commission name na say dintro we omo bom hom pim so mbetra NDC General Secretary kacha Ghana for say e moja e bi hwegu Ghana ha no je say the anchor panel e be so sa omo kan say apprentice ba ko wo Brahafo region ho omo youth organizer no okotena radio station say na yete ya asema wo kacha Ghana for ne say Edin a yebetro no ye pa yemfa nsan da ho emma so ne emma so ochina na oye bema pa na enam se oye bema nti se din tro no eba so a emma e wo ni kurum no omo china omo mfa ne nto ya na omo castrate no se bio ne bema omo nyi ne madwa no omo nyi. This was the NDC youth organizer speaking on a national radio threatening everybody. Say omo nhwe ema dintro ema so na nyamia boa ama idintro ya tra phase 1 phase 2 phase 3 phase 4 yakwa akodru phase 6. Look at nyana NDC for ye omo pese ekwan bia so ade a animonyam ba mu no yempa kwan bi so na yemfa efin emmore no ena NDC for omo through omo national secretary okopiem wo Banda sa nsem we ekoso na yesi ye de nipa bi egu kia mu military for stop omo baabi yesi omo mamma and sa nyema nyina eye the orchestration of NDC, and that is hwe nyame pa na ye danase Ghana for ye na nyame ase se sa edintro we ye tro na eye NPP na wa ban mu enka sabre ya me no kasa yi enka ye twam wo about 21 million because enka NDC for be shut pa apekwan bi so akoswa Togo for no Ivory Coast for ni Burkina for abegu Ghana ha twa ma ye twam se see number ye twam 21 million kekwe ni pa na nyame na aboa ama enei NPP wa ban mu ni ekoso se see Banda for the past 4 days it has become a topical issue for every radio station to discuss it. Started from near General Secretary Beye okoye video beto abonten and the encrofo gu kamu yehu cars nipa gumu yaswa argument NDC for ya ebakuma nei say bia ya ye ka ho asem ya sa nipa firi ho aba Banda betwere omudin no nipa ewo ho NDC for say there are 40,000 people now they believe say omu nyina NDC for. They even go further to say San Crawford and Guhono, Omunaya before, and so long as they are before, Omoye and DC for Ombatrama and DC, and Yamom Kwam Metro. San and DC for argument, you know. Omoye argument,
Now, plausible.
What's a possible saying?
Are plausible?
Well, the thing is, if you look at Sabiano and DC, the first registration had the biometric in 2012, the NDC was in power. And if there is any place in Ghana today, more than 500 people, the Electoral Commission puts a polling center there to register people. Nasa ye to me and 2012, you register in Nipa Ghana, and this phone him say Nipa bi go, a yomon crop for, or man for polling station ko. Ya limited registration. Charlotte eba ye better about 2016. Ya limited registration. 2019 ya limited registration. A honum eye baby and this force or munko for way or more for polling station and could see what limited registration ho. Then and PP for bar abaimu and who are say ya be a new register there. Omu making noise. Say munko for go ho. Almost more than a bit 7,000, a bit 40,000, a bit 20,000. The thing is, idea and this for you know. And yet, now I am so happy. Say this time, you know, the soldiers and the police are doing exactly what they needed to do. Yeah, 8 years ago, registration was Ghana. And this for said that for be so a national health insurance card. At the man phobia anymore. Emma, you need to be a true baby. A soldier for a trust omokobo a ban ewo border so Emma obien to me free amanone emi register no. It got to a time the soldiers and the police were guiding cars loaded with people to come through voter region and this bandaya no ma Bible register. No ma adi atwaba ewo Ghana. And then the thing has changed. The responsibility given to the police and the soldiers and say and what there's no nyame krancha the COVID aba. Yes, your borders in your close. If anybody tries to create a new border by themselves to use it as a route to come to Ghana to register, we will also create military barrier there. We will stop them and we will not allow this to continue.
I do propose to stop them.
That is why we are stopping them. And yet, so when you Ghana now will be Ghana illegal. The president to say, because it will be Ghana. And it is claims Ghana for it is even illegal for them to make attempts to come to Ghana because the president has decreed say no one should come to Ghana, whether you are Ghanaian, whether whoever you are. And it is I said yen say almost so go kamu and na bana. Na ye for na why mom kwaso mumra. You see, sha sa ne ekoso me ne wo mu a me yapa. ADAKABRI and I make a once. Now, a camia say, and this if what ye, it may be a assembly almost to make and PP4 a cabinet, and PP4 a quaya dibia and this if what the to me. Tribal bigotry, the tribal cards we play in our election years. This is very serious that I expect you, ADAKABRI, Tanya Wanua Atia Manfo Ejudibui. These are some of the issues I want you to take it on and let us condemn it and condemn it with all our strengths. Because I didn't think to say a man who say Ghana ha ye betwaba. Na say ye betwaba ye used to say tribal bigotry no. Say tribal caste no. Na ye de twaba na ye de fa ho a create some tension in the country. As if say ye be kunto kwani.
Do we punish such politicians?
That is what I think we need to do. We need to have a law that punishes people who try to play political tribal cards so that this will not continue. Yeah. Now you see, and this form, ADAKABRI, it started not by the current administration of NDCO. It is something that they have been indoctrinated with by their own founder, NDC, founder Rollins. 2008. It is through the playing of this tribal bigotry, and no 2008. Almost the year Macron Mami Kosimbi 2009.
Just say, oh yeah, who peddles are ethnocentrism now. It will my winning election.
Of course, yes. You see, they try to play it
so they just say a Bassa NDC 4 years Anna. They just say they are on course.
They are doing it for a purpose. They did it in 2008 and it worked for them. In fact, the Rollins factor came in April 2009. 2009. April 2009. You talk about where NDC winning. You swear in the new president, President Mills. And now, NDC for MPB, your friend Salia, Honorable Salia. Oh, yeah.
Edward Salia.
Jinapa. Na almost a campaign. The last day NDC for your campaign, almost rally. Nipa no me dignity to Omoho, the former founder, the founder of NDC, former president. Or ne Papaya on Blackberry, the Mahama, almost an spokesperson there. The comment made by Rollins was this. On that day, Rollins FR platform, no, as someone catch the Ghana say, he does not want anybody our free voter ratings or by home pimps or to Obama NPP any Asante for. Say he hates Asantes, and the reason why he hates Asantes and the NPP is this. This is the reason he gave. Rollins all kinds of platforms. Or say
before 2008 election.
This is
after
2008 because he was because he was still warmed in it. They used it in 2008 to win election, and he continued with it even 2009. That heat was still in him. So when he was on that platform, this is what he said. Rollins,
my reasons is the same.
What say? The reason why he hates Ashantis and NPP is that in 1983, when he was the military leader, he wanted to introduce Ajebi, a friend say, family planning in Ghana. Asante for soriti yaye. Enunti ena o heti Asante for to the max. And of course, which they will say, the entire o heti Asante for say. Sabreno, Asante for wanted to give birth to so many children so that they will grow in their number to overtake their party. NDC party. This is the comment made by the founder of NDC on a political platform, on a rally.
They just say, pair numbers, ne crop for na what me practice hegemony.
Yes. Not just say, NPP, say, Anasa Asante for, say, family plan in the Banom Koyebi, they almost move and almost solid yae. Name almost solid and Sabaya, Omania Kunya Ubebre, no more doors one. Now, Omotimi Alpha Quanso be to NDC Flabamo. This is a comment made by Rollins. This is what people also can be uncle kind. Just Google why I hate Ashantis. Dash Rollins. It will bring you all the story. This was Rollins has not denied this. He has not written. This is very serious. Now you say, come in here, no. Mammy when count. Yeah. The echo so young. ADAKABRI. Me many DH and this for me. And this for a say obi mpo say no krasa obi a prevent om so mom di ntwa and this for so obi yom bibia yom ya masa ADAKABRI won say krom ha Ashanti region are greater Accra the national capital in Accra. Accra is not a border town. In 2008 odododo haya and this for through Neil and Van Dapoy at the Bebo Kestiapas was say do not venture. Do not venture, and the meaning was that Lin Lamte Van Dapa was going through the queue. Odu ono hiwe nmo say saying, "Oso efrem kwamna mensa." Oso kwamna mensa. Enkramu ye ni kwamna mensa. Frimu. They were pulling people out of the queues, preventing them from registering. It happened here in Accra. How? Aho ana osla ko kan bia. O kan say, "Ebro na mo bu yen sama yi yen enia pani kana Japan." E ko kan say, "Na obi be register wa Accra ha." Na mo ko busan say wa ya Asanteni. Na se mo yi ni free line mu, na mo biri da mo nkrofo mo bu. Na se mo ye sei, na se mo nso ayigbefo ne nkranfo bi nso ko pia Ashanti region. Na omo nso fa ma any atuo ne, omo nso bu omo bia. E dey ne be kan Ghana. This is something that happening in this country. Na and this for mo manya no e complaining. I am the say registration every, and we have gotten one of the best credible registers in this country. We have not heard any report of minors being registered. 2012 minors.
It is statistically it is proven. Say register was bloated in 2016.
It was 100% bloated. In fact,
so we can use the present day numbers to vindicate that assertion.
Definitely, I'm telling you, say you twice and thank God because NDC for any power.
Okay,
and because you work 21 million. Yeah, true.
Okay, okay. Engineer Peter Nchubuesiakun of the MPP and Otene. With me, I was up here on 050 600 0909. 050-600-0909. Honorable member for Buem, Mr. Siawa. Adiyan ena wo eka. What engineer?
Openye me da ase na se me ka se bi kra enyo no na mema no mwai na nsem a wo fra me nti abeba ha no enu na me ka bat ebia nsem bi be efri mu aba ebe ye mwai edima Openye Ghana yet
you may make a comment in person and no bit me a response to him, but you are focused on the underlying reasoning.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, be my home where I ha any for ni nteba. Okay. Me da say wo framing dey say ye mra ha. Me paucho Ghana eye mind bia yeti kabi mami kabi asem. Enna sa etibia na yeti ne aye democracy. Na wakabi mami kabi anamo tumon de eye adibia edi ntiase odo ne asetena pa emfabre sa omman mufuo. Enu nti na ye gyanom a omo ako agye omman no edi ato ho amaye no. Ye ne abrofo na ekunye nkruma ne ono mo keka woni nyina no etumi gigana esi ho. Enu nti na nkruma tumi ka kire say at long last ntokwa no ase the battle has ended. Eni say ntokwa no ase emra Kwame Nkrumah eji oman no declare no wo programs maya nanka ensese nka se ye kotwro din se ebetu aba yesa hutuo ensese yensa hutuo wo ho e kire se omampanya ka kire se samremu no ntokwa no ase the battle has ended ya wura fa hodie kabi ma bi kabi no eye ejuma wo krom ha enu nti free 1992 Fourth Republic ya Mampenyi Rollins ajia to ho
from 1992
Fourth Republic,
Fourth Democratic Dispensation.
And yes, the Republic dispensation.
The Democratic Dispensation, yeah.
Eye anamotubia ye ko tuaba no basa bia ensese emba ho. Ensese obi ambo esese yemfa enije freedom na yemfa nko trodin. Enu ena ye frɛ no democracy. Na edintro se ukotu aba no enye party ba konkwan asem. Eche se wona mu enka political parties ho no. Omo dosu si ye a ye kita card me ye member of this who kan ye kra. Ebia ye nsu real members no ye nsu 5 million. Ba ho besi wona omo nka ho enye party mu mapa edosu esinye. Enunti se ye tu ya namo a ensese ye ntu no politically esese ye ntu no ti se omanma freedom for the people of this country. Enunti se koye ti se NDC any MPP debia we ya ye se enunti na ye mudia musu na ekire se politics ana kabi mami kabi no ye ntiase na ne ye mu kankan kura ne ye timu ne amamu democracy. One say, mini aka say, oh, when I the best. So would you why your bravo or man for minia? Say one kun ebusia nti. Say on say one shro bia nti bibia yefe. Enu no pesa ka kire. But who are who twani pa mini no? Kai say, wona nka mu kan ono mu twami, omu doso. How do you tell me? Oh, enya shi. Oh, where the enya way. That is what he's trying to impugn. That is what he's trying to impugn. My person said that is not democracy. Yetim. In nesa yeti ha. Eba musen. One say on wankasaka. So 20cc ye didi atrumu tun. Nesa na yese. Yeti ha ye kan kami kabima mi kabinu. Omampenyi na nado dankwa kufado disa register the winning year. If you are a prudent management person, excuse me to say, I am not attacking your person. A prudent management person, who say if you have spent money to prepare a document for which I want to say menye kura to me this document the winning election common sense say we can go on with it. And nothing NDC for say ye pamucho we have spent a lot on this voters register. Mwanka se mwa trodinu munipa nusa trodinu wono ma trodinu kumasi nu NDC for na ko chomo se mun trodinu. They went out in a democratic manner. Omako trodi. Mini asemema statistics kakra. Omo se voter register akofa nipa bebre chunwe di abegu ho. Look at the statistics of the regional population of the 2016 register yedi tuaba. Greater Accra na di kan with 3,063,000 plus. And na etwasu any Ashanti region. Enye voter region ni etwasu tosumino ya Ashanti region 2,872. Omo na etosumye no. Ye free ho no etosumyensa eye Eastern region na do free 1.6 million. And ayekita the statistics are there. Voter region bao. What is it? Oh, this is Yakofato go for two and ebe trodin. Let us look at where the voter region comes in position of population in the 2016 voters register. Uko the fourth region, a western region, 1.582 million. Uko the fifth region, a hafo. Dona hafo, enu nebayo, not voter region. It is a NDCT, akunjasu, and a ye trodin. And even the fifth position, yanya. The ahafo position is fifth, 1.4 million plus people. Then we move to the sixth region, a central region, not voter region. Not voter region. Omukita 1.4 million plus people. Netosu and Son, a northern region, which is 1.4 million people. Now the F region, out of the 10 regions, the F region is the voter region. Awanya 1.282 million. Region waba F no, one say wachia to her. Kase voter region, omako swani pa cho free Togo, ediabe trodin. This is a wrong perception MPP 482. And that is why Yekase it has become a tribal bigotry of a character of theirs.
Would you want to proceed further to 2020 provisional figures here? And
provisional Niama who says no, I just me enuna na nka me pese me die
1.2 no represented the then voter region.
Yes, opinion me can say was it 2016? That is what I'm dwelling on right now. If yes, NDC, together with the voter region, we bent on bringing foreigners to come and register, should we be F position out of 10
Perhaps
regions?
we would appreciate you more if you take further steps.
In ayeti hano.
Saying oti any voter kaboma and saying
In otin any voter ekabom, they are getting, will get the final but omabru 1 million. It's going to about 1.2 plus million. Because when say voter no kita, the last statistics somewhere 800 and something, and then OT 280 something. Into Kaboma, we say we have crossed that same 1 million. Into Bamusen, but enyami wanwa because we no mark show mutrimu. Because during Vito Usu time, utumi catch voter for say they are inward looking people. Inti samu janu mumu tebia no mu eche igbefo editi sumina so no mu kanyo mu pe. Look at the figures we have today and compare with 2016. What is the difference? What is the difference? Ena se no musi ya close border. Oma be catch Ghana for say we close border and the soldiers must be there because of COVID. What you say catch say. So it is not about COVID. It is because omu person mu di vote for nya omu person mu ntrodi because that perception is there say vote for na ewe for no omu ntro abama MPP, but they have forgotten that we have people in the voter region who are voting for MPP. So why are you harassing them anywhere you go and you hear an Ewe person,
Okay.
you are harassing them.
You hear the current figures, no? After
Yes,
the,
my na mean to us.
after the phase.
Me na me also.
Volta. Am I right? No, let me get the updated one.
Yeah.
After the 6th phase. Okay, you continue.
Enti no, ube se sadie no, ewo MPP mu pa. Se omu di ye, Ewes or the Voltarians. Omu ye last 2016. Omu trop ye poster se di ko akotari ho. I'm a member of NDC and a member of parliament. And I know what I am talking about because I have campaigned. Inti kachiremini I say, when we continue to speak like this, we are destroying democracy in this country. That is not the way we need to uphold democracy. And that is why I am very happy Neayeti has said.
Okay, Mienche, voter region now.
Yes.
920,000.
That's right.
309.
900 and what?
920,000.
Okay.
309.
Okay.
Representing 5.5%.
Okay.
Then Uti,
Yeah.
349,000. 9,218.
Okay.
Representing 2.1%.
Okay.
So the total of 349,218 plus 920,000 how much do we get? A little over
1.26.
Yes.
Okay. 1.26. That is what we have today. In this obiti hwa o kasa etia o ti se wo de wo nya nipa a ense se ye de yan vote. What is the difference between 2016 numbers and today 2020 numbers? Even we have not gotten to that number. The previous one was 1.28. In the Ekita around 1.26.
But engineer tells us that if NDC were to be at the helm, Yenambia 21 million now, perhaps you would have added to the
Look
numbers.
at what is here. What did we get in 2016? And what are we getting today? In the DNA Kachirano said, that is what will happen. No, that is not it. And I am trying to disabuse their mind. Wono muti akra. Ineuko abosokan uko kantamantu. Ubehu kwefo oho. Ubehu ekwiapim for oho. The MPP people, it is time for them to reason that people make movement because of economic reasons. And nunti no mufre mukrom ediba agbobloshi. And nunti no
ignorant.
They have been ignorant because they continue. If they have been able to identify this and assess that migration occurs due to economic reasons, no, in kaun to me in country be or ticket to south. Aflau ujina ho who the capital of Togo say on fruka embra kra ebia ombe penny bibi kakra enshenano. Some may come to Accra, but some will go to Togo and do their daily business. So they walk across. When you go to Aflau, the border is in the town. So it is not in the forest.
So you do not accept any accusations of votes bloating?
Not at all. That is a myopic decision or ideas for them to be propagating that. You could have seen the difference here. You could have seen the difference here because we use the past records to assess what could have happened. It is a time of power. Yekita population of 1.28. And then about 1.26. Even that 1.26, the reason is that we told our people that register wherever you are. As I'm sitting down here, we told our people there is no need for you traveling back. Inti senkaya ye wa krani na media mako village mikro mako register mo. As a member of parliament, I have that responsibility for my people. But we ask them to register because of economic reason.
Earlier on, yet say persons in the present day voter region are complaining, say soldiers deployed at the borders disrupting them. Would this figure suggest say ampa soldier will be disrupted will be?
Yes, soldier for video ni nam kromha Ghana fashe. Because, but I thank the people of Ketu South. They braved the storm. They wrote their names. They crossed the 100. If you look at the statistics of the constituencies that have the highest registration.
K2
South is number 1.
Present day K2 South is number 5.
Present day.
Yes.
Which one is number 1?
Number 1 is in the Greater Accra, number 2 in the Greater Accra, number 3 Greater
The constituencies.
Yes. Ashaman, 3 constituencies at a
But when you look at their figures, they have not deviated. If you do statistics, they have not deviated much. 1.4, 141.
Yeah, but hitherto they were somewhere in the region of 150 something thousand, almost 160.
And I am telling you that this is the reason, sir. Due to the economic conditions of today, no, we have advised our people, even from my hometown, be at where you are and register. Now, sir, Obibe, we are. Is it 10,000 and 1,000? Is that what will make?
Nanado no leading John Mills 2018 leading is 100,000.
Nanado and Professor Mills.
In the first round, Nanado was leading Professor Mills.
Yeah.
In the region of saying, and you know over 10
yes.
John Mills.
But at the end of the day, on your 200,000 ahead of him, is that not it? Okay,
now,
but we are not talking about Miba. We are not talking about 200 here. Look at the figures. We are not talking about K2 South. We are not talking about 200,000. The voter that is the issue we are dealing with now. You said?
Would you punish them?
Who am I? It is the government who ought to show leadership, who is becoming silent. Abaya ye tu abamanu. Abaya oji taxes no. Oye ti se mante. And that is where his leadership has crashed in the minds of people. Because if you are a president of a nation, you shouldn't behave the way he's behaving. But it is not surprising. His Excellency's behavior is not surprising.
Why?
It is not surprising because he has failed this nation. And I am telling you, Sauba Betuka, Ghana Kaya 120 billion Ghana cedis. From Nkrumah time to Mahama time. And a woo time. Time. Within 4 years. Say Ghana Kajina 255 billion. 255 billion. Every 120 frame. You get 135 billion Ghana cedis. And so, a Juma is so far Ghana for. I will need bientinu. And that is what is happening in this country.
Just before Peter.
But me catch and send landinu. Me catch Nanado. His Excellency. Udema mi landinu be some question. Say, enye Togo for ne bebe catch say. Wa ye kwadro e wo kwantwam. Enye Togo for ene bebe catch say wa go banks wo Ghana. Banks are ogunu. Ghana for banks no gue. Ghana for native munye duani die. Iton kai say Lucia. It is not about Togo. It is not about Ewe. But his incompetence of the manager of this administration with so much money he has gotten. I can't say me ba meland this is here. What this asikani now uko bisa mwa vice president be catch mini will say the data speaks for itself. We want the physical in there yeti high. Tuka free cycle se ukonungwa. Tuka free eko miamia. Ube unse mrante ekitakia. Omudi buo any shovel ni wheelbarrow. Fili potholes in Accra. What did you do with our money? The roads are not there. The electricity has not been expanded. The water has not been expanded. The what? The education sector. We come to now you see all these things are
before engineer Peter and Kubo comes in. Sami Jemfi, National Communications Officer of the NDC, claims the MPP is promoting tribal discrimination, lawlessness, and divisiveness. Do you support such assertion?
And no, I mean, you catch me. Mammy just Sami Jemfi. I say, Mammy Bra catch us saying. Say a kofani pabe guho yandisi phone. That is what MPP is. Intenya Sami Jemfi na eka. No ma bra bonia na motuo ojina ho kasa tia unu ati se onu de onye Ghana ni. Hwe say obi to me free. Mia otirigin. So jani utumi ka kire obi wo me constituency say bonjour. Nipa no je tum say bonjour a wo buru no say ye Togo ni. Na wo so jani no usua bonjour no free he.
Usa
bonjour no every he. So you soldier, you also a Togolese. So now where the beating? Adenti now Bruni Panu. India ya dia MPP fascishe. But me catch Romu say Ghana for be 2 or more. And yet Togo for ne be 2 or more. One na mo galam say what Brumo mo Juma say no. Nam one for one musika kaho mu nya mu tifie komdiomu. Banks are what do one close banks no. Beye with microfinance about 400 no. Omu ne be 2 about say wo to me nya bibi didi ema we bush and for your family and friend government a. Omu susu na se so mu didi. It is a komdiomu a. Omampanyi kufo ka kire ye se hwe wa sitinemu. Asitinemu na ye behwe. Ebi atoaba ento munjay omo yi omo anu firi aigbefo so na anye yen na wona amamo boni a wabu a bia businesses are closing down. They are going to vote him out.
Okay. Honorable Danesiama na
midini
we aigbeni
Debi mi ebuemni
na buemni na ese oye so much into yourselves over aigbefo e entra.
David ne wo mni say
dia na ma igbefu asem awura mu sa
Dabi ye voter region fo into ka voter region ye nyina ka wansa na oti bae ba ma me nka jira o say say me ka che o say me nya igbeni a I am showing about my parental root but I igbe me to me kan
okay
me to me kire
okay
me to me chiro.
Did you spend any of your formative years in the Igbe land?
Not Igbeland, but even when you come to Buem constituency, the eastern part is Ewe.
Okay.
The western part in school, Uko school, no, your L1, language 1, Ewe eastern part of Buem, no, Ewe.
Rara.
No, Rara and Kayahu. Jessica, Ediba, Insuta, Ediba, Kuje, all those areas, you know. Accounts and no mutual school.
Yes.
But from Kute, me free Kute Baika.
Okay.
And a Baika area no, it is Ewe that is our L1.
Okay.
Inti ye jienhua tum say.
It will be Ewe.
Enye se mi ku obi ku amano.
I befu adete wakam.
Wonya ka voter rigidie wakame. Mbesi nde otikura no. Wonya ka voter rigidie wakame.
Right. Engineer Peter Andrew West yakon. And the Wadaroma earlier on, what can be said? NDC profited from tribal bigotry in 2008.
Yes.
And this time they are on it.
Yes.
Are you expecting them to benefit this time?
They will not benefit any bit of it. And we are not allowing them. Ghana force say you move from one level to another. Now, tribal bigotry now. Almost said. And they say over minority tribes be now hippo sentiments and more
as if you're voiceless.
As if you're defenseless. You see, and this for any union before they have listened to some stories and it has caused serious injuries in their minds and their hearts. And not being a all these places here. You can see that there's some bitterness in him based on maybe what it against some tribe.
Go to parliamentary Hansard and see what Mr. also said. Is there?
I'm going to go there. Yeah?
Yes.
There is no record anywhere. Victor Wushu, I can't say. Before inward looking. It has never been anywhere. You can go through parliamentary Hansard.
Let me tell you what happened. It was aimed as okay. You were saying that.
You see, during the time of Buzia, Parliament, Anna Panibia friend of Dr. Agama, on a opposition leader,
a former governor of Bank of Ghana.
Yes, Anna Yati, a group of people, be say almost and solve a particular problem in Ghana. Almost ethical. They didn't consider bringing in tribes. So wait for all of a sudden, Anna, Dr. Gama's original, and I say, a corner yatiano, the chairman was Dr. Wusu anyway. Victor Wusu. And I say, a corner yatiano, I didn't think I am for a Igweni amishim, Anka. And I Victor's, what kind of inward looking comment is this? Na so be a co-funded tribe amishim there. And there's in Nipano out of 10, I can be 50.
Now, what take into consideration the a year. na ye okay.
So that's it. No. You see, so Sasa Wayna almost airplay in their minds.
Okay, so notwithstanding,
it was never a comment directly made that before inward looking.
Okay,
it
so
was a comment
at a particular person who happens to be a member of parliament.
Yes, based on comment.
It was not directed at the ethnic groups.
Yes,
it was
exactly.
directed
and they
at
have been
person.
playing this in their mind.
Okay, now having played
injury.
that card, Vitosu appeared to flop miserably in 1979. Subsequently, and Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo garnered over 10%. That saw an improvement of having meant our ways. So, hitherto they thought our group we say no more tier, no more punish woman. But then Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo comes in and then he garners over 10%. And political pundits saw that as an improvement. And then the ACA is Nana Addo likely to suffer or gaining.
Nipa bi hu say no motie anu ti na punish woman as if say obi share that say or punish before. That has never happened anywhere in our political history.
Oh, John Kufuor figures we nyaye.
No, we say before na punish account for based on comment
voter region figures are never
punish NPP for.
Punish MPP.
Okay, let me say NPP for punish before.
No, now we have figures now.
No.
Now after Vitosu debacle no, now as a debiano parties of the UP tradition.
History
na as a
they are playing it.
UNC was it William Oforiatta did somewhat well. Then within the MPP no Alan Martin was doing well in the voter. Then Nanado improved upon it and got over 10%. And then the econo Nanado ebe lose out now.
Look, so here near course 2008 yeah. Me pacho, you come na me nkasa me pacho.
Oh no, that be mankasa.
No. Very important.
Ana yensiri.
The message.
Okay.
I said in Casa, I was seeing iPad meeting. What did you see?
Means review.
No, you see, almost they have been playing it and it's causing serious injury in the minds of most of votarians. And no be no better than play no. And yeah, asema oma kan edi wonya. And no gradually, a lot of people from voter region are getting to know say asem no kra no papa no wan cannot directly say before.
So do you expect them
was a response?
Do you expect them to tell you in exact what happened?
What happened where?
Say it was directed at a person, but not at the ethnic group.
I don't know because people are playing it up to cause that injury in their minds and coming here. No, a lot of people are getting the understanding. Say and just hand it here now. Gradually, votarians no almost NPP was say yenye ba ban mu a. Yenye ba ban mu a ye na ye enema pa de bo votarian oku voter regional aban bia ni wa waba since 1992 Rollins converting who be a civilian leader be president abapum enei enema ya no voter regional aban bia ni wa waba Rollins 19 years rule now the rule no ono ne enema obeye ho wo de compare nia president Kufuor ye no 8 years ma voter regional I believe say enam say no mo dey show mo etrim say NPP for yasefo ye mpe o masem na president Kufuor ba ye na otimi ye niema bebre no na NDC through mails any attack Jomama ba ye na enfie nwotwe wa amwa wo no o ma hu say ade no say aha na bibi wo NPP mu na bibi wo enu nti na I'm not surprised say Nana Adodankwa appreciated a lot with his votes wonya no voter region and this time is going to even double. I'm telling you it's good. We are having about 3 seats yeah winning no solid me can't know but we are winning solidly in voter region a lot of votes na winning but you see asema ye kan ni ADAKABRI and NDC for they are playing that play the tribal bigotry cards and they think it's going to help them. Register enye K20 na register you. The register is not back to. The register that we used in 2016 and 2012 no. And they register no na apro atiti apansam.
Osa?
Yes. Sure. 2015, December 2015. There was a report produced by a 5-member committee. Nipa no dano no aye Professor Crab. Told me no.
Azu Crab.
The late yes. Professor Crab report no trial. O catch the Ghana for say. O ma transfer Ghana register anymore. No man who say within 2012, from 2015, 16 na yebe twabano. And nipa omawu omudin that's what registered was 600,000 people. This was a report represented to Charlotte Osei. Based on that, Charlotte Osei catch the Ghana for say the Electoral Commission doesn't have any means to remove the names of dead people from the register. Now, hypothetically,
you recognize it, but you ain't me.
Electoral Commission recognizes it up to today. Let's assume, say, hypothetically, from 2012, 2020, if 4 years, 600,000 people died, then we are assuming that about 1.2 million people have died and their names are still in the register. Now, Taosha, Asama Kopiemo Supreme Court. Abu Ramadan, Edigo Piemo Court now. Supreme Court catch the Electoral Commission say, Nipa dodwa omu issue National Health Insurance Card at the register. Omo enko no mo nkoyi wo mu nyina din free mo. Supreme Court busa say omo dodwa saying Electoral Commission say wonim afi no okoye. But omo can say they about some number. Some number no omo nkoyi free mo no. Eho ena Ebeto Abontin said the number that used National Health Insurance did register was about 3 million. Electoral Commission 21 days after no Supreme Court. Okachire Ghana for say they were able to remove only 2,500 names out of 3 million from the register. Nipa omu issue National Health Insurance because almost that time omu register no say Uber register adia wo the register no na yen tiki entro number bia against your name. Say na name wooden passport ena wo the register ya nya tro passport ni ache passport number column ho na wo the Ghana card and so nya tro enti reading today no talk as who side you can easily remove them. And no abato no court I catch the Supreme Electoral Commission say omunyi numbers no emfrimu omuso muntumi. And no some pa no. Yeah register in 2012. That time nipa no commissioner Dr. Afarijan or your press conference wa kra ya. O catch the Ghana for say omu hwe mu no omu hu say nipa egu register mu no enkoda to tofie wa minus Ghana for opaye chew say yemfa enkoda no mra na yenyi omu firi mu adakabre wote say obi de ne ba ekwo say man no bi ewo mu na ekoyi omu firi mu sa din nyina sa enkoda nyina egu register ni mu. Now the danger is this. Ghana ha say ye beto aba memfa say ye referendum bi na say here a specific percentage with this current register na wo no we will never get it. Senya and I know now you propose MMDCE elections. Na you hear about 40% turnout and 75% saying yes or no. Say you two about we na say referendum yeah. Nipa do be pia ba bonten no. Say omo ye 30% and I say 40 million whichever number no. They divide the total number of nipa na omo ba bonten by the number of people on the register. Ye beto aba aye referendum adakabre na nipa aba abonten no ye kwa abonten no eye memfan say 7 million people and aba abonten abeto aba they will divide that number by the total number which is currently about 70 million no now we divide it. So the 40% that you're looking for to pass the referendum no, you will never get it. That's the danger. Again say ye koto aba na say nipa e wo polling station omo ye 600 na register ni mo no ya tro 900 and this for na no ye ko Supreme Court omo definition omo de maaye for overvoting ni say ye koto aba na say ye to wie na nipa na what register no so no ye kan na say emoro so a that is not overvoting. That is the understanding in overvoting. And until the advantage NDC have been taking all the time na say ye koto aba na nipa 800 na what register no so a nipa 300 the beto aba they will make sure they staff the box kwanya mbefa so mbeto aba na ma box na ye mabia no be kam yensa no magai no maka say enya mboroso anunti number no enya overvoting. That is what they used to do. So when you have a bloated register, the danger is the unscrupulous people always take advantage in stuffing the filling the box. So there is always a need for us to have a clean register. Na adeba kwa woman say, "Sa register ye kan ho asemi." Enya ketunti ne ye, na enya ni petitru binti ne ye. The thing is, So we share machines are yeah biometric registration in 2012 now. Technically, no, so I'm here technical advisor to the Electoral Commissioner. I will never advise them to use those machines to go into the next election because so we share engineering one. So over equipment, not say equipment, no, it's not connected to a constant means of charging that equipment. Not say machine, now that what use now battery at the charger, now charger. The maximum lifespan of that equipment is 5 years. After 5 years, the battery loses more than 50% of its capacity to hold charge. And no be and no. A letter Ghana and this for company compile register no. I from Supertech STL no. Natural letter bread Electoral Commission
company no.
Is yes. Natural letter at the bread Electoral Commission say. And nema bia aya machines na gu ho no na ese ya repair. Na repair kona no. Hu say company na ema part ne repair no. Say they have discontinued the production of that equipment and the part na asay no ntumi enya part repair. And the letter no actual letter to so and the Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission receive a letter no. And I say why? Mo na mo ka say equipment no say na gu ho no. Ye be ko general election. Equipment no already batteries are they can only hold about 50% of their normal charge. And don't say starting and upon nonso no ebeba wian ho mienu and as a do na batteries in egu it just say a cover new machine. That interruption can cause serious problem. And if that's the case, we need to compile a new register. And the Electoral Commission, it was
not so much about the vote register was bloated. But so much the technical
issue aspect and then the bloated register aspect. 2008, 2015.
What's that Sribium?
I saw me can say 2015. Time na registration was voters registering once man. Now can say here new register now. There was a report that came out. I don't know ADAKABRI so can be. UK fortune letter but about things say. Ghana you register next year. No who say it is bloated by 1.3 million. So can start Ghana web Peace FM Joy FM publish here. We saw the letter. So now say Osha and some can apart from the technical aspect no. And the cost of compiling a new register and the cost of buying a new equipment compilation yes at October 2020. The cost is less than 300 million. Meanwhile, if you look at the cost, limited registration, it costed Ghana more than 450 million. So if limited registration cost Ghana 400 and over million, meanwhile, compiling a new register, setting up new database, and buying the new equipment for the new election year by year 2020, it's costing Ghana less than that amount. And na ehube hiya pa say yemfa yehu nsemu na yenye new register na yen sign enter new equipment ebe boyen for the next me maka say ebe ya enka every 8 years bia ye be new limited registration it just think convert no they compile new register because ebe do that because we don't have a means of cleaning our register and this is UK me no over UK me metiwe me two and among polling station and joining lie into abada except nanu ya to about Eddie Boris for whichever number of times I'm not talking about UK who fear need the form aba who feel ya now what can say me person me to by posting
just before
about 2 weeks 1 week to the time yes now your amount they say 4 days to the time like so post you now my ticket now my sign it
enipa do creative ho nyina no
ni nyina check what the back if you run no sign no sign against and until every year be the form number no sign it. So yeah, the bad ones are near within a register, and that is how they used to prune their register. Ghana, our addressing system is not like that. We cannot go through people's addressing system to be able to remove.
We achieved anything at all with the voter?
With the new register, we have achieved something very good. A clean register that is going to give us a clean election that people are going to have confidence in it. Because the current one there are pro.
Are we able to point at the supposed foreign elements necessary register no man yes sponging na
this is
okay two groups
this is going to happen sir adia Because now, thank God, I'm because thank God say that register, yeah. Nanya NDC for never in power. And Kasabi and Kia 21 million.
Let's
They
give
would
it a
have
try.
allowed all the foreigners to come in. The soldiers will guide them to come in. They will go there and bring them in their buses to come and register. This time, it's not happening.
Yankin can
Even
messages
COVID.
kakra.
Thanks to COVID.
Yankin can messages kakra. What if I
Messages a china member. Manumu shache.
Okay, so who are short concise
because the money full time.
Okay, I say, please, can you do me this favor? Kindly convey my humble appeal to the great King Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II to form a committee and take over this schoolboys insult case. And Chairman Lord Odiaba. I say, Wafa, please, as the MP, what have him done? What have him done for? What have him done? That's quite a mouthful. Let me try and paraphrase. As an MP, what has he done for Volta region? And he's doing tribal propaganda. You should think about development ideas and stop.
That is what I'm doing for Volta region. I'm doing it now.
I'm disappointed in you, ADAKABRI. You aid these NDC members to use such abusive and offensive words on radio against authority. You see what the senior high school students have learned on your airwaves and exhibiting same, very, very shameful. Papa Duwinya Ena Odifri Ba, yeah. As a good afternoon, ADAKABRI. MPP doesn't do anything or any development project for we, the Voltarians. So this time, we are not going to vote for MPP. Ena Ode Eba, yeah. I say, ADAKABRI, MPP has been doing this with the Voltarians for a long time. Can you believe during the announcement of the 1992 election results, I was in Kumasi, Edum, where I had bought a colored television. I had to leave the TV I have paid for at the shop because there was such a big and spontaneous demonstration in Kumasi. Immediately the K2 results were announced. And or they buy Ujani TV or Kraja to say a quarter papa. ADAKABRI, tell the NDC man in your studio that he is very well exposed in his own figures he put out. So meaning no one turned 18 years in the Volta region from 2012 to date. And also what they abba. Also Glover from Tema. Good afternoon, ADAKABRI. In fact, congratulations to the NDC man in your studio. I love his explanation. God bless this man. And Glover, so what they ever. I say,
God blessings is enough for me.
Glover is saying, God bless you.
Oh, God bless you.
I say, the honorable is not getting the calculation. Like we do limited registration, other 2.8 million, that is saying, the Volta region, the calculation may increase to 3 million registered voters from the Volta region, Odeba. I say, oh, please, tell the NDC man that the tribalism he's preaching will not help them in any way. Ghanaians are more united under Nana Akufo-Addo than before, and have gone past their NDC parochial and selfish interests. Rusty Koju, Adenta, Odifreya, Ode Ebaye. I say, the seemingly tribal war drums the NDC is deliberating beating is a recipe for national disaster and must be condemned before they plunge this country into turmoil. We must elections be. We must not let the elections be a do or die affair. Just 4 years in opposition, and Ghana must burn. Why? Jomo, Okuasi Festus, and Odifri Baye. Then, boss, God bless you so much. Please kindly tell both parties that we don't want new voter ID in 8 years. Thank you. Moses, Kukrobite, and Odifri Ebaye. Ase Mahmudu, Senior, thank God the EC cluster of voter registration has come to an end, and it was very successful. Unlike 2016 under Madam Charlotte said, whereby you hear continued breakdown of EC machines across the country. Abele Nungwa, and also or de Ebaye. Entry bless. I say, no, I am Entry Everbless from Kumasi. Good afternoon, ADAKABRI and your crew. The foreigners who are seeking other means of getting their names in the new voter register must face the full length of the law. And also what they abba. Hey, David, there was something else. My regards to Engineer Peter Njubu Asiakun for his good submissions. And also what they are to us. I say NDC is full of confusion. They always mention Votarian as if they love us. What show they are Votarians and NDC tell what a mouth I couldn't get it right. Mike Lamani in the UK. Hey, Mike, I'm going to catch it. I say hello, Uncle ADAKABRI. Please, good afternoon. Keep up your impartial work for Mother Ghana. Please, my regards to my senior brother Peter, and tell him that I want his help when coming to the UK. The Peter will go UK. It's a Peckham one I because
Oh yeah, Jamaica, mommy. He's a very good guy.
Yes. What for ADAKABRI? In fact, NDC is diabolic party who always come to power and enrich themselves. Anytime they are at opposition, they lie to we Votarians to vote for them. When they come to power, dump us. Tell them they will not have their way this time. I'm an example. I was their branch chairman at Domley Park, but today I'm going to vote for MPP with all my family.
What park? What park?
At Domley Park.
At Domley.
At Domley.
Hey.
At Domley Park. But today I'm going to vote for MPP with all my family.
He should send his constituency.
Kukurantu Atta Black and Atta Black Ede Eba. Yeah. And Sponsor Prof Choco. I say NDC members remember Votarians and Northerners when it's an election year. I say NDC members remember Votarians and Northerners when it's an election year. But after election, they don't recognize what they did for them. Nobody is hurting any tribe in this registration. But seems NDC members are blowing a bad on while there's no cause. Let me borrow Abraham Lincoln's words. You can fool some people all the time, or the people some of the time, but you cannot fool the people all the time. And now, I see anything and now grown up or they at was so right. But me, I was up on 050-600-0909. Honorable
Daniel Kwesi Ashama. That's my full
Daniel
name.
Kwesi Ashama.
Correct.
Do we move or do we stay with the earlier topic? We're going to ask.
Oh, he has moved into easy.
So let's.
We are getting there.
Okay, let's hear what you've got to say then.
Yo, me da wase. And I made it here for say. Mo comment ni nyina zuma tifa. But
there was a particular comment. Maybe
you are not.
I should rise up from my seat and shake your hands.
Okay,
because
but
of your
one
can, I can't find it. It's lost.
But what can? ADAKABRI me paucho opini. Nanu akochiro udinu. Obia ya facial recognition ma. Ude mami mweke.
No, don't. I just looked into.
Oh, I shouldn't ask you.
Oh, I don't mind. My photograph was taken against the backdrop of bluish, clothing.
Yes. Okay. MPP phone. Any easy. Omana motun. Enuna ya nyina ya hu Ghana ha. Die no omudia debate. Inti first one. Facial recognition omugina su say. Biometric udi usasi swa. Umfonia popunu. Enu nkwa nye enough. Inti se no ya di facial recognition. Na facial recognition no e kire say. Se ukokokra wamfa wonsa nsi so afide no hu wanima na o picture popu. Enu ni facial recognition. Aba na amba. Etosumienu. Say ye compile register wo Chrome ha. What did we use? Edi cleaning register no. From at the first place. Ye chro ye dia. Ye chro ye dia. Esese ye collect and compile na ye exhibition. Sa exhibition no omusi ko hu register mu se udi wo ma na unim se da no betu aba. In 2016 ye limited registration. Ye exhibition of the voters register. What is the essence of that exhibition of the voters register? Enuni se ubeja tum say midi wom enna so bia be check ni di one o mama any one o ma wunu it is marked for the name to be expunged in na mesa tina ha MPP for say na ye compile register into betra aka say AC say onim senia ye be cleaning then it means you don't know what you are doing. There is a process. Ye voter exhibition. Mumu agent for wo. MPP agent is there. NDC agent is there. That is participatory democracy. Samu nyina munko kebi mamin kebi. MPP for mumpe. Mati yesi card samu be ye voter exhibition registration. Mudi facial expression beba. Mube capture. Did you do it? We have completed the exercise yesterday. That is the question we should.
Your committee funding for it.
They say it's part of it. So once you mention it as a package of the total that is coming, and you didn't bring it, you need to refund that money. Said that is the reason why they are cancelling the old one. The old one is biometric. They are bringing to capture.
Can you petition that refund you talk about?
No. Because they have not even given us the total. No. If the exercise is finished, human beings' faces must be captured. It has not been done. So I am saying this on authority because I have my voter ID here, and the time I registered, my face has not been captured.
Hey. How did
You wait. What you are talking about? You argue, MPP argue against this fact. Say the biometric IFS no. I know for now I try your face. Say I try your face. And no must say Ghana for Muntiemi. I have a point here. Must say from the facial capture recognition.
How were they going to capture it if you do?
And no na yen to me and bisa Ghana for no mo fa so di Christmas no. And no na yen to me and bisa mu ye bisa so mo nkyere. Because that is the people who are leading us. Now, what comparison of figures? Do you know the amount EC has used to compile this register?
Yes,
do you know?
We know it, yes.
We have not finished. You don't know it.
We know it.
Because we contested this.
Look, we all know the budget.
My brother, you are a member of parliament. And everything, please, cool. The budget, we contested this. Why did we not participate in the approval of the EC budget in parliament and with the minority walkout? That is what you don't know. That is what you don't know. So I am telling you, it is better for you to listen. And that will be good for you. We asked for the breakdown. EC and Mayen. So that is where. So today, he didn't give us the breakdown.
We know how much.
Please, the budget amount does not include the officials working around the country.
No, but
and that is why we've contested it. It's okay. You don't talk. Please, tell him he shouldn't talk.
Engineer, I will come to you.
Yes, you write it down. You see, when you are talking, I write it down. You get me right. With that total amount, we don't have it. Now, say in there, yetiha, minia kachrese, MPP4, develop voter region more than NDC. Yes, people can send their messages. I respect them for their opinion because when you come to voter region, we have MPP people there.
Honorable, just 1 second. Let me correct this one before my name is sent to hell. As a candidate.
Sorry.
And this one from Kojuba Harrison, from Kufiase, near Asante Mampon. Ose ADAKABRI, please get up from your seat and shake the hand of Engineer Peter Nkubu for a splendid submission. EC has done a great job. So after I've given the plus to you, then he comes by ADAKABRI. My message was for engineer.
That is okay.
What you
No, that is okay. No. No, me no. What was that? Me jisu. I need the. I just meet kabima mi kabi. Kabima mi kabi. So let us move on the business. You see, EC waye nyama bebre. And the topic Audi Bani say he has created a system member committee, which is and it is for what? ARC, that's Adjudication Review Committee. Adjudication Review Committee. Minua, isi no, manin drinti se Ghana for no ye ni mba anankoda. If you have compiled a register, you have not collated, you have not exhibited, pray kwa utidien, ARC, Adjudication Review Committee. What does that tell us? The rigging machine has been sparked.
Oh.
The rigging machine has been sparked. Because we have to see, certain man udi register no be brain for exhibition no. And every branch no, when say woho, when say woho, when any ho. So you don't need to set up any committee. The system itself will clean itself.
Because
do you say this is competent? Yes. It is the exhibition. Do you say this is competent? Don't you think we have wasted our money? You just finished the registration yesterday. Writing of names. You are setting up a committee. What is at the back of your mind? And I would like Ghanaians to all let us be aware and stand up for this, excuse me to say, nonsense.
Excuse your French.
That is why I say, excuse me to say. That is why I say so. Because the system itself must clean itself. So when we finish, you compile, you do exhibition. These are the reasons why Yeka say, Emrenu niho ema sa nyama bebrentinu. Wunu ye di tumi ni nyina di mau. Intini senya ubeye sa o register. Ama na ye ama Ghana for nu ye. Usi debi. Ye go ye kotia. Omusi it is a fruit of a poison tree. San Omakacha said the old register is the register that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo used to win elections. So you see, when the rigging machine is on, they are setting the pace. Yeti committee. Uti committee ayede. And you, my brother, has even said, engineer Kanye. So this is the best, the cleanest. Do you see what the EC is saying? So does EC even have the confidence in the register? He has just feeling writing names.
Okay, Kusi would want us to believe. Let me read Kusi's message. ADAKABRI, please check. I personally used facial recognition because the machine could not pick my fingerprint. My number is the polling station, constituency at Dengtang. So in absence of being able to submit a properly index fingerprints, or seeing if facial recognition was used for him.
If he's talking of exceptional case, that is not what happened there. What the MPP tells us is that it is like you go there, even by your face, the machine will pop up your information. That is facial recognition. We did the same thing that what you did now, what is different from it from what we did in 2016? Tell me.
Oh.
What is different?
Okay, I'll tell you.
What is there? There's no difference. We went through the same process in 2016.
But you would accept education.
Education of what?
You are asking what is different from the old one, and I'm asking.
So if you tell me
receiving education, and would you change your?
So view? Until I go to the polling station and during election, listen, on election day, I did not use my hand to touch anything, and I find myself first. That is what you are talking about. That is what they explained to us. Facial recognition. Because the thumb is going to take your thumb print. Is that not it? In this time, they said that thumb print, somebody can do it for you, and people were thumbing for people. Fine. So now it is going to be facial recognition. Facial recognition, na machine, information. Is that what is going to happen?
That's your understanding.
This is not my understanding. I'm a member of parliament. The explanation they gave.
On the floor.
Do you get me right? We questioned severally. Because all the process we went through is the same as the one we went through in 2016.
Instead of placing your fingers for you to be recognized.
So the fingers will not be used again.
And then you just look into the frame.
That is, what do you mean by facial recognition? So it is no more thumb recognition.
You look into the frame and then...
Do we do that as a special process to that of 2016? Did we do that? Is it going to be that if you take it that people who don't have their thumb, they just go, you stand by this, And then no say o ma twawe.
Okay.
Anything guy election day no, uko gina ho to say mo Facebook we see ano. Now pop me information.
Straight away. Okay,
That is it.
Amir said that small area no. What does engineer Peter Njubu Esako got to say about that?
But me time how the man no. Me jima.
That's right.
Yeah, I think honorable
also the understanding having gone through deliberations in the floor of parliament was that the machine bar by the use of facial recognition. What
is the word?
Nanka looking into the frame as you look into it and London.
Your information pops up.
Peter, Nanka information up. So Peter Peckham says
I think that your honorable MP, I'm say Electoral Commission call Parliament now.
Meanwhile, about what's mean can be man. Let me read.
Mama about power. What name is what's the program?
I got you.
One of the strongest women in UK.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI. Engineer Peter has made my day. He has hammered the truth power, and this has to change from propaganda to lies. They don't. They have to change from propaganda to lies.
Propaganda to lies.
They don't have any good thing for Ghanaians. For more, for Nana to do more. Round 2 about what UK and everybody. Now let's hear you.
Yeah, you see,
facial recognition. Let's see whether you can appreciate it.
MP, honorable. That's Electoral Commission. Actually, more Parliament. One year, and now say. He lacks better understanding in IT.
Okay, let's see whether I can use a politically correct word. Better understanding. So, he lacks appreciation of IT.
Well, I don't know his level of understanding.
Better understanding. I mean, he probably feels to appreciate.
But on IT,
what was the facial recognition? Or details about?
You see, the essence of the Electoral Commission, you can say. Say you can register na odo finger no isi so a na I capture details. Na I take you a picture no to say no o ma enhance no first na I take you a picture nko a nti say ye beto aba no na do nsa kosi so a na ayi picture ba na it is the person who is sitting behind the computer who determines whether it is you or not. But this time the machine is going to go to the further step to say yes, this person, it is the right person who has put his finger on it, because
we are not putting
so finger recognition.
So now we are not going to put our face in the hands of a human being.
So this time, when you go, you put your finger there, and if it is not your face that is there, captured on the system now, finger no and picture now you take it and the crow. And the first so what to obit me and will be said no you shouldn't cut. So the kotwaba. This time you cannot do it because the machine will catch you up.
Okay, Mibo. Do we have the same fingerprints for two persons?
No, the same answer first. Na the comments all don't start so. Na say obi you nimba. Na catch you say obo hana yi be mani maba. What is that? Answer obi complaining say the picture.
And in the alternate, it be a intimate can't chow finger because fingers never sa. Now, you use manual verification.
Exactly. So two things.
We are trying to defeat the
finger. No, ever boy me say, are you about?
Don't teach in examination room. Don't teach in examination room. You are a supervisor.
But street.
On one case, I say what children ni who children.
But street invigilation has demonstration.
So now appropriate details about. Now this time, that machine back say yes, this is the rightful person who has put his finger there.
Yeah.
So and that's all those finger to so. Now say machine and me and Yama, they can then use the camera to see that yes, Sunny Pie or no, but all the finger and me and
it's doubly sure.
And it is double. It is just double the verification, And who say yes, surely this is the rightful person.
Next
so me who yes, yeah. Sadia na ediabano. Person na wo woni mu no betoswa. Eye nipa na ka say yes. Eye nipa na wo ni. No this time the machine is going to confirm that yes, this is the rightful person. If the finger doesn't even so finger na kwa nyama. When camera no, okay,
then in New York says this or writes this. Facial recognition is when a machine sees your eyeballs and is able to pop up your information.
That's
stored
so.
in the system.
That means yes.
Yes.
So two things: either your finger pops out the details,
Or
or
your
your eyeball pops out the details. Until finger no, ebe yeah, but not machine can just say yes. This is the rightful person, no? And I said, machine, you know, you're the human anymore. So,
so do we have a facial recognition embedded, Anna?
it is embedded. Yeah, that is what EC told us. Said the facial recognition is embedded in the system. And no, and a branch be catch us say, or call ye the finger no, or the tools on them into almost you sue. Ne eyeball normally capture the details no. Until this time on or qua uncle use the finger. Only the camera and making any details about then who say one.
As a facial recognition is a feature in the camera. Check for facial recognition on your phone and you find out that it is in the camera. Sir John Soto. Now, Honorable, what have you got to say? Is educated.
Oh no, okay.
Has he educated you?
No, not at all. Not even a quarter. Please. No. You see. Process aya komunina in 2016 is the same process. Na onu otiati asio osimi de mitikakra minim so onu de wati bebre. Na 2016 election ye. A udi usa eboso. A nipa eti ho. Enyam wuni machine kwa neti ho. Nipa dasani ti ho. Ofye okita o voter ID card. Okita o voter ID ofye weni ehye wonfoni a udi twa de no machine ma. Now see nipa for the track. You see, if the MPP people are bent of doing such things, one so fine. I just say no more. You get because in this world you don't have any two people's thumb to be the same. And so if I put my thumb on the machine and it brings up my information, you say Obinmu dia mad. Now one I capture the once you are there and they give you your card that very day. 1 minute capture. So please, it's okay. We are talking of facial recognition. We are not talking about the thumb because that is what we are doing before. And the MPP and the government rubbishes it. And the MPP will say, please
help it.
Engineer, I'm also a specialist. So let's
in what sector?
In a public-private partnership.
Okay.
So please, me paucho udenya botre. Send a yes gronasino a month for tear don't interject him because Sadia no media no bar a chance you see inti say in ne ayeti hai isi aye ne dwuma ni nyina wie e no saka kire se okoti committee a now sembisani say isi boss oti on oye competent ana because as a sombre be kire how the process will take care of itself. Agents need EC officials in all the constituencies or branches or districts, no, they are going to help in cleaning this. So why the need for another committee? And una make a say MPP for rigging machine, no, and it is part of it. And I'm sure that maybe NDC has not actually come out to respond to the committee members. They will come later. But we are not going to sit down for this type of thing to be happening in this country. A trusted democracy no eye kabi na yen susu na yen kabi. Inti say na ye kan voter fashion mo ye djuma o voter NDC the university e dia ko voter rege. Inti wono mu si MPP aye djuma MPP for adi ba ko mo mpani say you has University of Health and Allied Science. Ho Atamils and Mahama.
Okay.
We don't have one before.
Okay. Do you have an airport?
Yes. We have an airport from NDC. And until I make a choice, who can time Israel for opening about? Time Israel for one Misrem, Egypt, you know. Nyankupo so moon free Hong Kong. One of Moody was Israel, Pharaoh, Fia, Numrenu, or Musimo, and my antenna kakra. Into a head, into there, Mikasa, a Votarian, or Biba Frese, or free voter region. Na nyama weni nyina no wa hu or send this anyashi. You should mention things. You see, we in NDC,
let's move on.
We believe. No, me time no nyansan. One man me time bebre. We believe in looking at the infrastructure that carries the service.
Okay, we have
in this country.
We have 15 minutes.
And
in the next 15 minminutes.
Into me time.
I know of 5. Also of 5.
Okay.
Then we number say you should have 5 no they around it up on the issues.
ADAKABRI.
Now, engineer.
Yeah, Joe.
Given the Obakan say impactful policy by the current government, a year free senior high school. Can you fathom why students, graduates, would insult the president? The work for free senior high school. There's money in your father's pocket. There's money in your mother's wallet. At the end of the Akwalana will benefit from free senior school. No, Obedi did the initiator of that policy, not him.
ADAKABRI, I think, sir, before I even comment on new topic out there, I think Yen MP, Honorable MP, is miseducating Ghanaians and misinforming Ghanaians on the voters register or Ghana.
Respectfully, that is what you submit.
Yes. Now, so over here, you can say voters exhibition. The court was and non say it's a means of cleaning the register.
He says, do that first before you set up a review committee.
And then American say, or no say, I understand the say, sa exhibition, just say, Ghana ni bia ko hwe din wa wan ko hwe odin no yeah sponge odin free register anymore, and that is how he thinks we should use to clean the register.
Ghana obi a wouldn't to about a particular police station.
I mean, your agents are there.
So my register we number 2 kwan ko London. Na yeah exhibition no mantimi amehwa. Eno nkyere say utimi wo ho kwan so odimi.
Yes, the agent know that you are alive. Your agent knows that you are alive. Your name you have a police station.
Honorable, my young try say we appreciate the reasoning no. Peter Mintio.
So that say and say dana yeah exhibition no so be yare at the hospital. Na say we register. You have no right to remove.
So those are exceptions.
Exception. You see,
but generally, why do we exhibit?
The exhibition say, "Oh, say, udino, ibo ha na spelling mistakes."
The one that walk but you are not going to spy on anybody.
No, you're not going to spy on anybody. But oh, say udino a woman. Oh, can out the card na next yes, udino woman. I will position a woman. But be our register over top and one.
So when do we set up the review committee, adjudication committee?
And time I compile register in Nigeria no. And no.
I go through legal processes.
I don't know.
No. Gazette miansa. Oh ye na say. Wo je register ni ya. Na why your exhibition no. Now the final
so
copy
in the
no.
process no. Review committee ne ba ansa na exhibition ba na exhibition ba ansa na review committee ba.
Review no e ba ansa na exhibition ba.
Okay, that is what they've done now.
And that is what they're doing now. They're doing the right thing.
And then honorable believes contrary.
Yes. You see,
that's
what
you believe. Say, I was say exhibition ne ba ansa na review committee na ba.
What is the voter population of the register?
I don't know.
That's right. You don't know. Who have to give us that?
The EC.
So has he given us?
Wait. Upon request,
has he given that?
Upon request, they may give it too.
Right now, do they have the configuration?
Or they would know
of all the areas.
They would know. So Parliament now can't transform a country Parliament.
Gazetted.
You see,
this is the process. No, don't tell me too difficult.
It
is too early.
You're making it difficult for listeners.
You have been voting in this country.
Yes.
How many times have they set up the committee? ARC, have you heard?
I don't know. I have
okay. That is all. He should continue to say. He should continue with his time. I give him the chance to talk.
Seriously, we would want to have your comment on Emrante Noah. Almost say.
I'll come to that. Yes,
but we've got some few minutes.
What the EC is saying is say, omuye register we. Once say polling station be omuye we are normally call district center.
Yes.
Na oma download. Na fi oma omu akambom.
It is a cluster system.
Na detect together. Nipa omaye double registration. So. And Omayi that double registration
multiple list.
The EC cannot just go ahead to remove Omaye double registration. And the Hawaii committee, including all the political parties, the moment na solve our problem. Problem is nipa
there's a multiple list na dey tun channel.
And no review so na list na nkasa electoral commission yenda wa compile wie omu wie na say omu kogitum say okay obu a registration miensa no yenyi mienu mfim na nka baako so omu gitum say nipa bia wa registration bia yen sponge ni din mfim wa then that is the agreement the political parties will agree. So now they come out with the final register which will be gazetted and the copy will be copies will be given to the political parties.
All right.
So that's it. Okay. This is a simple thing.
Why would somebody initiate free secondary school policy? Na direct beneficiaries no ebedidi ni pakratem.
You see, you can't quite ask them here. I'm quite omu esi omu mpani mfie so. and is to share a warm so and
Training Benadi ma woman.
training Ghana ha obi edidi obi atama eno enye president na ma yedidi obi atam eye enkwara na asu na omo ban
It is not an offense to insult the president, though.
It is highly offense. You can, no.
It's not a crime to insult the president.
It is not a crime to do what? To insult the president.
Yes.
How? Sir, who did not attempt? No. You can make your comment. You can have freedom of speech.
No, but it is
to
not
say
a crime.
whatever you want to say. But who did the president attempt? In which?
Offensive, but not criminal.
But offensive words. Who use my president? You are
a moral issue.
No, it's not a moral issue. You're talking about insulting a certain president.
And then go in and tell me, Sanka, a moral and a criminal. Come from Wedi. Perhaps we.
The children have been sanctioned.
Because it's against school rules.
School rules from one and Ghana education.
Yeah, Ghana education.
And see, what is the problem here?
But it is
we're talking about Bonia or Maya.
But it is not
whichever way they are punished.
It's not a breach of the criminal code.
Whichever way they are punished. We're talking about punishment.
So
here.
why would they insult Obiawa free school free?
No. I don't see why anybody should insult anybody at all. Now the
let alone say,
hey, Obia one month free education. Ama wako school ewie o ma me wonye sika to no botom o papa nya sika sa sika ye de ahwe wo fie abana hwe wo free.
Do they appreciate that?
They should appreciate it, and I think they appreciate it. I think Trimudebi and Abeshe. On say mama nche wasem bi. Here on say time akwa me nkoma e share free school secondary school ase e wo even free education ase e wo north no. Edurumna bi na ye pa nipa chew kra e wo north no mako school. Eso na ye free wo north bi ba. Na e pa wo ma chew. Nkra na wo ye ni free so omso mo nko. Na e pa wo ma chew e no mako. And I think say free secondary school aban edeba yi. I think that people are taking it for granted. We need to have some measures, some stringent measures.
Like
a business a year punishing Kodano say, look, me cry me the mekwa came for the such example. Yam punishing is a wood cotton of ye, yam on treasure. Next
year, send life for now.
Oh, no, yam punish him.
No, did the president, no, Hano.
And Hano, per se, but we are talking about morals. Education is to train the children in a way or in a manner or make me a society mo. Na se mako education institutions na se mo the mo go chance mo dim panimfo a o mu di o man atem o ma sa boa mo ko school ni free kra dia. Na we need to punish you.
O mu di sa so very free.
You see encourage yenti se o mo records bia o mu di dim panimfo president atem.
This is what came upon them.
What came upon them is what we are discussing here. Say almost see and so here I'm coaching Edding. I mean, so here I don't know. Me name the type of Pasco on the mouth. Pasco in your school, everybody learns Pasco when you're going to write when you're going to write exams. So and almost say a bima catch almost say Pasco way there. Mu questions beba and no go Sane catch Oma Omo Eddie Pasco no come out almost a moonsua na questions be fi one ban. They should set up investigation team no more him. Say am pass omo bi o ma no catch them kwara nsa. Omo so they should have question to answer.
Yenti honorable so say. Good afternoon Wafa ADAKABRI. My name is Labi from East Legon. My worry is the ungrateful school people. Very ungrateful. They are just following the politicians. I suggest President Kufuor should let the parents pay some fees for them to fill the parental care. Ex-President Kufuor give their parents free maternal care and now free education. They don't know life. Thanks. Ya wuni free. Ni mami entu yataku, ni papa entu yataku. For secondary school free, ni mami entu yataku, ni papa entu yataku. Ye do be yare so be demo. Honorable, 5 minutes.
Not opinion Reverend Mensa Otabio is said. When they say you get free things, ask of the quality.
Okay. You are just reminding us.
Yes. Uni. Ghana. What you say? In Kodabia Chro, Akotro, ye O-level times, some 7 times. And never drew what's in the. What is your video man penny biatemda? Mantibida.
On the social media, no mudio atemda.
Missy Mantibida.
I'm in Cromane Cancania, me want to be that.
students are mutual exams na.
Oh, I'm kadabia.
Come social media. Come here demonstration. Rollins way demonstration no. I'm for attend
no. Mo nya botre. When students me see what is obinuma cultural exams. Edio mampenidia bata ho didi na attempt.
The first time anyway.
That is what I'm talking about. It's not student demonstrator against president. No, that was a different thing.
So what's your point?
Nyabotre. In there say inkoda JSS SHS inkoda cultural exams. No mu odidi omampenya atem. Ese sayem bisa asempeni for okroma se. Eba mu sen ena ekosi sen se inkoda no ebebo president din a omambo omu teachers din omambo headmaster din omambo wayek din
amone maami so din
omambo ni maami din
amone papa din
kra
ena obi papa
nti etrese asem wo ho
asem
wo fie nti na nkoda enu anya kukuduro wahu ya tuna na adofu ya minority by ni enamu a wutuo no edi nsusu aso bebre yen
anamo de he
eda obebie we lockdown anu last we our year I think June and na July osi nanado graduates sa word no free his excellence anu nanado graduates no mu culturism and adikan susu no omo apofun
apofino de ma
apofino anto now oni bibi apofi anto a nipa kro de mami no ondie enu na wa
unko skulu ye odida
apofi anto a nipa kro de mami no ondie ena yekofa ba ebrubru ni book no.
Imagine
I was a teacher. I was a trained teacher. Ni enkoda no aye no enye. Base nka mampanyi susu tie ya futua. Nka ya mbedru bebi ya duri. Why should you go and take the taxpayers' money? Say you ko printi past paper say dia ma nkoda no about 400,000 Ghana cedi. Why do our president why the excellency have to do that?
Who was prompted enkwala no so mbesa?
Debbie, do you know something? Obiam prompti nkoda. The children are enlightened. Say, in this would mankan we are untimasi. We are secondary school. This is what propels you into your future. University, polytechnic, and so on and so forth. So they are ready for their future. Because on mampenya shomubo say apo we die. Munya read the book way pa we die. Udem. Who read we are udem. And nkoda susu jomumre. Want is muka cover to what? To cover. Oma kaya nanje we are.
And no you're wrong. And you want correct page to page.
Page to page. Oma kasa. Esa ayewe. Nyabotre.
I need to correct you.
Dabi nyabotre. Dabi open we dey misrewa. Adakabri we need the mami book to dem. Let me learn.
On the floor parliament. On the floor parliament.
I respect you.
Right.
Adakabri.
I respect my
this is a platform. This is a platform. Nipa omotie no edoso. Penimfo tie pa. Na sa otimi betena fidie bi so say now can say president
okay, let's hear you.
O can say president I could catch them say what the apo abre wom no munsia na munsia no page to page and you are propagating this on the national radio like this.
What have you got to say about it?
Parliament
what have you
speaking like this? I think say
what is it about?
It is very unfortunate.
Very
unfortunate.
Just unfortunate.
It is highly unfortunate.
I say are you unfortunate you went that way?
Udenya botre. Nkodado na aka so masha page to
page.
Say wo na se manka amanfo be dia me ma me ni WhatsApp phone. Enyo tie mi a. And don't say nkoda no. If from Ampenya nkasa ni region is it ko krantumi anaifa. Enye una demonstrations bin mu see here. These are some of the things. On one backyard. Enye Daniel Kosi Ashama etie for misremu aba o mampenyina na doda nkwa kufa dodua no enu na aso na otinu
okay
enti say akonyina ni emeka ni say
right
nkoda no omo future omo hu say asay ana ebe say enu nti no mayesa ba ni emeka say say won some mami time bia biom de obesa ma bi okay ne mesre ni say NDC for ya flag bearer wati ya what vice presidential candidate na opokwaji misre wa afutu amima oyemi akoda mumu ba misre wa se mentu anamoti say His Excellency Vice President Baumiao wo ka kire say wo ba beji nkoda wa bie puno ma mbrantie ni mbabawa amomanya dachi omampanyi Vice President Baumiano o se wato drone covid yi ba ye nu Ewuda mnyabutre na mi wuye. Won se won no mfa. Covid yi ba enu. Ya hu baby aduro no ye djuma. Ya hu baby aduro no ye djuma. Inti misrewa bo bra na misre mampanyi se wo ba Mahama se onfa we maslog adwuma no onfa maw na mfa nhwe manu na manu na ebre na mazuzu misremu a muye ne ma bia obesa ma me time kakra because ono na aka we asa na makasa
on the final comment no dey
oni hwika na nanu wa man koda na opofu
honorable MP Pacho
Peter also did we go
oni hwika apofu na ewura
that joke
final comment
on my joke say no mo dey go opposition and I think
no problem
they're going to stay in opposition for quite long time
100 years
on the NA Ghana for
asida opposition omo tete mu
asida omo Ghana ni bia we genuine Ghanaian onim say nyanana kufuado asida e na odi ma nana kufuado san say wama sika bi gu ombotom ebi nsi wo Ghana hada say bosome miensa bosome nsia electricity ayisu no ofie aban bi aba na waye no free ama Ghana nsu ayisu no ofie aban bi aba ama waye no free e wo Ghana eno we mu na Ghana for ehwe so wo hwe policy enra report about bonten say ewiase economy bia ho akere no Ghana nko ade wo hwe say na Ghana economy no esi gyan national it's going to be affected but entisania na amanfo imagine no we ekere the management na na do dan kwa kufuado oni Dr. Bawumia e de gu akwa ma mo I believe say 2020 about everything Ghana for ebehwe ekwan na na kufuado otimi asolve dum so ama na be pie mu eni me no kasa sesi e wonim say 6 years and this yaban ebedi so no omo amfa a single megawatt and national grid I'm telling you I'm telling you
go ahead
na kapa onu de na ye
go ahead
me
what it
listen to this
I am telling you to correct him
I said
this very dangerous
so I full statement ultimate question
the first 6 years of NDC did not add a single megawatt to our national grid. The 2 years e shamo no ebeka 2 years amuma wi na dum so echichire ya grip yan enom ko fa car power ene Ameri
at the last end
at the twilight President Kufuor
President
2008 we left power to them ananka adu commissioning level na
which one
878 megawatts of energy that should have been added to our national grid including Bidam was given to you
we need one car somewhere
plant was given to you
what was the megawatts of Bidam that is a white elephant mami gantro wo ko man ko da pofu a amu bruma wo sene mo pofu ne hamu okay,
we will end it here. We will end it here. Quite interesting. Sir, we've had a honorable member of parliament for Buem representing the ticket of NDC, Honorable Daniel Asiama. And then also we have an engineer, an import from the UK, Peter. He's an import. Engineer Peter in the studios and I am minding to you me maintain you near the bremo na me di ho chia me ever me ADAKABRI Mahmudu usioma African Queen Mackerel kura yenti de nyina no bia wo bia say London say Ghana African Queen Mackerel ayi waduane taso na ye de aseda e makulun Ghana so no so de Mr. Kill ede abre yenya na yede ebo yehu ebra pajini kwajo damiado na o produce show yi Majero Sajiman ebo ni chidom Frema Abankro yabeba panyini osimara michi mafa ono so na ohwe ya social media handles ni nyina ode baaye you may go to Facebook live and then have a repeat of the show and we take it from there. Neat 100.9 FM. Yeko fie sabre we, yeko fie no, ula koku Michael, and what yeko fie. Jackson and Wabonyum, at the Amaye, Abra ula, and so Eshadi Atwaso.
Needs FM.
Fiora, me watch you, Fiora.